Hello and welcome back to the Saturday Showdown. Well, it's not Saturday, it's Wednesday. So I guess it's the Wednesday Showdown here on Commander Damage. And today I'm joined by three very, very venerable and special guests. With one returning face who I think is the person who's like here the most out of anybody. We are joined today by ashleybits, dandyfloss, and pleasantkenobi. Hello!
Hello, happy to be here.
Good
Hey
evening.
guys.
So how is everybody's day going so far?
Shit.
Pretty busy.
Yeah, not great.
Honestly,
You've
same.
caught us all at the end of bad days,
It's
unfortunately. Hopefully this will go better, though.
Yeah, it's 2025. That's kind of like par for the course at this point. But hopefully we can forget about some stuff with a little magic today. I will go around the table and let you all introduce yourselves. As always, I'm your host, miabyte, by the way, for those who don't recognize the face or voice if you're here for the first time. And yeah, so in no particular order. Also, if anybody hasn't set the commanders on spell table, please remember to do that. But we're going to go ahead and
My bad.
start with ashleybits here. Welcome to the show. Why don't you tell everybody who you are, what it is you do, and what you brought with you today?
What's up, guys? I'm ashleybits, and I love doing fake British accents. I am a comedy content creator for Magic the Gathering and soon Magic Online. And today I brought Faldorn, Dreadwolf Herald. It's a Gruul ramp deck that tries to impulse draw using all of those, good exile shenanigans. I think it's gonna go well, hopefully. We will find out.
I will say I've not played against any of these cards before, so I'm very, very excited to
You're
see
in for a
how
treat.
Faldorn goes. Next up, returning to the show for what the fourth time?
A third or fourth time, I
Third or
think?
fourth time,
Yeah.
definitely. I
But
think
it's my first time on a Wednesday Wodown instead.
It
so
is the
I'm here
Wednesday
to enjoy it.
Wodown.
The Wednesday
Dandy.
Wodown. I think we'll call it that now.
Do you
Yeah,
even
hi,
need-
my name is Captain Dandyfloss, cursed pirate captain VTuber. And I stream over at twitch.tv/dandyfloss. I tend to stream a little bit less Magic than the rest of these people here, but I play it a lot, and I have a very solid place in my heart for Magic. It's my most enjoyed hobby. Today I have brought Whisper Blood Liturgist. This is my pet deck. This is my favorite deck I've had for years. It's constantly upgraded because it's all commons and uncommons. Every card in it has been printed at common or uncommon before. You may see some in there that have a rare or mythic symbol. Those are reprints, and I allow myself those. If it's ever been printed at common or uncommon, it's allowed in here, and it holds up very well, and I really enjoy this deck. I hope it actually gets to do a thing today, because quite often lately I'll jam a casual game and do really well, and then I'll turn on the camera and it does nothing. So we will see what happens
Show up to your
today.
CDH event.
Yeah, with my
Whisper.
commons and uncommons. Yeah, that
Yep.
happens.
Well, you say that, but like I've been warned by several people seemingly from your community that your Whisper deck is one to look out for.
It has a bit of a reputation for stopping people from winning, and it can win out of nowhere. So
okay.
it's got a bit of a reputation, but it can just sometimes get run over quite easily. So we'll see what happens. See,
Alright.
there are people in the chat there saying that it scares them. So
Okay.
we'll-
So what I'm getting is do everything in my power to make sure Dandy doesn't have a good time and kill
I
everybody.
will
at the
also
table.
remind everyone that it's all just commons and uncommons.
Look, you can do whatever. I don't play removal because I want us all to get along.
Lotus
that's
Petal
very friendly.
is a common, and like most of the Stormwind cons are uncommon, right?
It's true. I will say there's
Like-
nothing stormy in here. Like I don't have any. There's nothing with storm in here.
Oh no, the point I'm making is saying it's not. It's just commons and uncommons.
Yes,
Don't mean
yes.
shit, Dandy.
This isn't
Wait, can we swear,
necessarily.
Mia?
Yeah,
I've,
no,
I've
you
said shit
can-
twice, 3 times now.
You can swear, it's all good.
Okay, just check it. Just check it.
It's not necessarily an indication of the power level. It's more like a deck building challenge. I'm the kind of person that I like to set deck building restrictions on myself, because I feel like restrictions like bring out creativity in people. You know, like if you have access to everything, it's really hard to decide. But if you say I'm going to limit myself to, often it's like a single color. That's much more easy. But I really struggle to build 5 color decks. because you have access to literally everything. I'm like, what kind of direction do I take this? So having like a single color, no res mythics, it's really fun to build. I recommend trying it.
All right.
And it gives you some camouflage too. You can be like, I've only got commons and uncommons. Don't hit
Don't
me.
target me. I'm just a little baby.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only 80 years old. I'm an old person. Then they leave you alone. Then you turn around and shank them.
Just a little guy.
Exactly.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
And of course,
Speaking of
final.
little guys,
Speaking of little guys, for the first time on the show, Pleasant Kenobi, hello.
hello, I'm Vince, also known as Pleasant Kenobi on the internet. I'm the milkiest man in esports entertainment, and I'm playing Magic today, which I play most days, sadly. I'm playing Bernard, the ginger sculptor. He is a chef, a cook. And what he does is that when my creatures die, I may choose to exile them instead of put them into a graveyard and create a token copy of them that is both a food and a golem. And then he gives a static buff to all food and golems when he's in play, which is +2/+2 trample. Yeah, basically I get to duplicate my creatures and then double them and triple them and quadruple them. I get to make loads and loads of random things. By random things, I mean actually the deck is predominantly golem typal as well. So I'll be taking golems or creatures that make golems and then splitting them into other golems. And then the deck does have like a 7-card combo to break maths. It actually makes more golems than like modern computing can actually calculate, which is pretty fun. It's not infinite, it's arbitrarily, not even arbitrarily very large. It is a static number that we just cannot reach for using our calculators. Not as big as Graham's number, I've been told by my comment section. That's my deck. It's made as a value pile, and it's in colors that I like and plays cards that I like. It's
cool.
very suboptimal. My mana base is Doggers, so you'll see some incredible lands from me tonight where I'm just like, oh, I should really upgrade that. But you know, I'm lazy and I'm like a butterfly as well. I flitter onto other tasks and other projects, so I never ever optimize things.
Oh, if we're speaking about unoptimized decks, well, tonight I have brought with me Zinnia Valley's Voice, which I've played once or twice on the channel before. But I feel like I went back and retooled this deck and I've made it worse. I managed to playtest it a little bit last night. It doesn't have enough small creatures. The mana base sucks. So we're gonna see how this goes. And there's no synergy in here at all, it seems. So we're gonna see how it goes. I want to see your decks in action. So we did get our hands and do a roll off before we went live, and Ashley won that roll off. So I guess it's up to you.
I love gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Well,
let's do
I'd
it.
also like to ask the
right?
table if we have
yes.
any pre-game effects.
Oh.
My pre-game effect is give everyone a thumbs up and hope everyone has a good time.
Okay, my pre-game effect is to put this little line of anticipation into play.
That's a little bit better than
That's a little
Dandy's.
bit better, unfortunately.
That is
I'd like to
a-
retract my thumbs up.
It's a
No,
pretty
well,
good
it's
bet.
too late.
Damn
It's too late. You're now complicit in this
Thumbs up.
crime.
Honestly, I have never been in a game with a commander game with a pre-game effect. I forgot that they even existed at this point. So
It's much more common in CDH, but that's Dandy's realm, not mine.
So the context for everyone else, I'm saying I went to a CEDH tournament the other week, and like I brought that up in conversation before we started streaming, and now Vince has decided that's my entire personality.
I just think it's really funny. I just think it's really funny. Oh my god.
Pro player dandyfloss. So I'm gonna play a forest into an exploration, so I can play an additional land on each of my turns. Who's excited? I'm excited.
I'm very excited. Can I just ask?
And then I'm gonna
That mat in the background, is that from something in particular? Is that like what is that mat in the background? Because I feel like I recognize the logo, but I can't figure out what it is.
This is I believe the conversion rate would be about 3-pound mouse pad I got 5 years ago.
Okay, so it's
Oh.
nothing. Got it. Awesome. Thank you. Continue.
No, if you touch it too much, it makes your skin like flare red. This is
Oh.
it's
this
a
is barely a
Temu
tack
mouse
anymore.
pad. Let's go.
even worse. This was pre AliExpress. This is local to my area. I'm gonna play a second land for turn. It's gonna be Gruul Turf, so I'll bounce my forest back.
Oh,
And I'm gonna pass it along to Dandy.
I don't have my commander in play. I should better remove her. I will-
Cheater!
Draw. I will play. I will play this Myriad Landscape and pass.
I'm gonna untap and move my rat off my deck. I'll draw for 10.
Pause.
I'm trying to compress your deck.
Yeah, I just re-sleeved for people in chat who are wondering why I'm pushing it down with a rat demon. Oh. It's
Had a
not
bit of
heavy
a-
enough. I'm gonna have to sort of a heavier model. I'll get something else in a second. I will play this. I think it's Bountiful Promenade. I don't know. It's in Japanese. I'll pass the turn.
Is it the two or more opponent one?
Yeah, it's 2 more opponent one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Bountiful
very
Promenade.
pretty artwork on that
Where is
one.
it?
Damn. Where's that
I'm
from?
going to ask you to pause in your upkeep for me, Mia.
Okay. All right.
Who?
I'm pausing in my
Bit
upkeep.
rude.
I'm going to make a white mana. I'm going to flash in this Spanish Esper
Oh
Sentinel.
my god!
Oh, hang on, no, sorry, it's French. It's French. I apologize. Humane El Soldat. Hang on, that is
Japanese
Spanish.
land.
Hang on.
Spanish creature.
À chaque fois qu'un adversaire lance
That's
son
French, yeah.
premier sort non-creature, à chaque tour, I'm going to stop now.
It's like Vince disappeared for a second.
It's like I was
Absolutely.
transported to
Munch-
Paris.
Monts 2, Del Boy, Monts 2.
I too know French. Omelette du fromage. There we go. Okay.
Oh, sacre bleu. It's your turn, yeah.
I will draw. And oh my god, I could be so freaking mean already, but I'm not gonna. Oh, do I want to do? Okay, I'm just gonna play a planes.
She cast a Sol Ring or
And-
something.
No, I could be very mean to Vince straight away, but I don't know if I want to start out a game
Does
like
have
picking a
3
fight.
permanents.
True.
This sounds like a terrible strategic decision, that's for sure.
This is true. Okay, so okay, that is very true. How much do you like your Esper Sentinel?
I quite like it. If you kill it, I get to draw a card. That's not so bad. I do want to
no.
remind you that
Name?
Ashley will be on 4 mana next turn. So
That
I don't know
is
why
I
you're
don't know what
playing
you're
it.
talking about.
You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna pass.
I don't understand how I could possibly be the threat with 4 mana on turn 2. Oh, that's actually quite a good top deck. Okay, I am actually the threat now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna play a mountain. I'm gonna play a forest as well. And then I'll tap. Yeah, I'll tap 3 and play Faldorn. So whenever I cast a spell from exile, I get a 2/2 green wolf, and I can pay 1, discard a card, tap her, and impulse draw. We got that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Passing along.
Untap. Draw. I will play this Swamp. And I'll play this Soul Ring. Vince, you can draw a card if
Yeah.
you like.
Hey,
Is that
thanks,
legal in the
Dandy.
format?
You're welcome. Soul Ring.
Yeah.
I believe so. It's the
Right,
face card of the format.
Oh,
My
actually.
rat is not working.
That is so
I'm gonna crack
precarious.
this Myriad Landscape and I'll pass the turn after that.
Okay,
I'm
I've
gonna
got
sacrifice this to get 2 swamps onto the battlefield. Tap.
right. 2 rats riding a bell with a resin base. That's heavier, right?
Nice.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Fuck off, deck.
Pause.
So squishy.
God, this is the worst. I should have not resleeved.
Yeah, if you ever like re-sleeve a commander deck, you almost have to like leave it for a week to
Yeah.
calm down and relax.
I'll play this something of clouds. It's the same thing but blue-white. It's if I have 2 or more opponents. Seat of Clouds? Is it City of Clouds?
Can we
City
click
in the
it to
Clouds?
get the card recognizer thing to
I do
go?
believe it's City of Clouds as the resident magic expert here.
It's not
It's twice that I've
Elephant
got an AI,
Graveyard.
but not been confident enough. Right, I'll pass the turn.
All right.
So
and
far, 3/4 of your deck has not been English. I appreciate this.
The majority of it is not in
Yeah.
English. I have a penchant for foreign cards, but also if they're cheaper on card market, I'll take them.
Valid.
in your end step, I'll tap that plains, and I'm gonna sword to plowshares. Oh, I've got the choice of 2 targets. Who's
Oh,
I
either
go.
way, Vince is going to draw a
Do-
card.
Do I draw?
You can draw if you like. Yeah, you can draw. I don't have a way to pay for it, so you have to draw.
Sweet.
All right. I don't want to do a toss up or anything. Who's willing to be my friend?
What can you give me?
What can
I'm
you give
already
me?
your friend.
Vince
You're
has
already
already
my
drawn
friend.
2 cards off the Esper Sentinel.
I
True.
have mana up. I'm blue. I can counter your stuff. Ashley's got more mana than we have. Also has the commander in play. That's
But I
why.
am a known shill. I will do anything in my power to elevate my status. I'm like everybody in Parasite.
All right. Okay. Ashley, kill me last. All right.
All right.
Cool. Okay. That is
Part of the deal.
Right, I am on 41.
Cool. And I will untap and draw. Oh, lovely. Interesting. Yeah, I'll play a island for turn. I will be very silly and I'll just tap out both for an Azorius Signet for now. Just playing, just standard Magic stuff and pass.
Yeah, that feels legal. I'm gonna
Yeah.
draw a card. This one's pretty bad. I'll play
For us or you?
I'll play an untapped Cinderglade because I control 2 or more basics because I'm poor. And then I'm gonna pay 1. Right? Yes. Pay 1, tap Faldorn, discard this good old command tower, and impulse draw a card. I can play it this turn. I'm probably not gonna play it this turn.
What is it? Delayed floss?
Delayed blast fireball,
Yeah.
yes. That might
I'm
actually
glad
be
to see that go.
the play.
Or if you cast it now, it does 5 damage to everyone and everything, right?
That is
Except for
true.
you.
Yeah, for 3. I mean, I have frankly nothing better to play, so I'm just gonna
You
go
still
ahead and
for
do that.
5? Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that for 3.
Sure. Is it every creature and every player?
Each opponent, and it's each opponent, each creature they control, is that correct? And it's
Yeah.
5 from
Yes.
exile? Yeah.
5.
And that'll trigger your commander, right?
Precisely,
Hang on,
I
does-
get a 2/2 wolf.
Yeah, it makes a 2/2 wolf, but you won't blow the wolf away because it's not damaging your creatures.
No.
Good stuff.
Right?
Ah.
Gameplay.
I see.
I feel like
Well,
I
I've
should
effectively
have
wiped the
exiled
board
other
of
card
exactly
and-
no creatures.
Yeah, see? You should have just
Yeah,
left it
yeah.
and said not to get killed by a wrath.
It's
Yeah,
fine. I'm
sure.
gonna look for my wolf and I'll pass along.
Okay, untap. Quite a bit of mana on turn 3. Options. I think the first thing I'm going to do is... I'll get my commander out. Play Whisper. And then I will also play this Arid Archway, picking up a swamp. And I will pass the turn.
In your end step, I want to flash in a Soul Ring.
Nice.
Scary.
And then, still in your end step, I'm going to flash in a Fauna Shaman in Russian. It's half your mana.
Flash it in Russian then.
Equal to the how culturally inappropriate do I want to be? Anyway, yeah. So it makes mana equals the number of the number of colors among permanents I control, which is currently 2. I'll untap and draw from beneath my Screaming Bell. Put it back on top. Sweet. That's just more mana. All I've got is mana. I've got mana for days.
Can't
I'll play
relate.
this tropical island. Don't look too closely. And then,
Wait a minute.
excuse
Is that a secret lair?
me?
All right,
Yeah.
I've had it. I'm calling the cops.
I'm then gonna pass the turn with just like 1,000 mana up.
Did you just write the word trop
Okay.
on the top of it?
So it's a Thornwood. Oh no, Belle! Don't do that. Come back here.
No.
It's a Thornwood Falls. So it's the come to play tap to gain life one.
Oh yeah.
So I've scrubbed that out and written Trop on it. Scrubbed out the 2 lines that Trop doesn't have and written Island and Forest on it. So I think it's valid.
So you
Nice.
made it worse because you don't even gain life.
Damn.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. You'd be wrong, but you could say that.
I don't
Wizards
know.
could sell these for $1,000.
Tomato, tomato, I guess.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. And let's do... Oh, I should have swapped you out in the deck. That's terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and play a Prairie Stream for turn. Let's go and do... I have so many options. None of them are good. All right. I can't get my commander yet. That's fine. You know what? We'll play it a bit fast and loose here. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap these. Just gonna pop down a monologue tax. So whenever an opponent casts second spell per turn, I create a treasure token. It's nothing big.
Curious.
I just need the red. That's all I care about. And yeah, I'll pass without any defenders up.
Yay! So, little disclosure, I somehow lost all my wolf tokens, either in Chicago or any of the other places I've been to for the past couple of months. So I'm using adipose alien tokens instead. They're still tutus.
Squishy.
Humble brag there, Ashley, about your travels.
It's all thanks to
It's
the
a
new
hard
Perspectives
life
WotC
being an
program.
international Magic the Gathering professional.
Ooh.
I did famously win a pre-release one, so I'm basically on track for the Pro Tour.
I mean, I clearly did as well.
Of course, at your CTH tournaments.
Mhm. I also
I'm
won a
leaving.
pre-release. Like,
Andy won one game and got given a playmat with the word champion on it.
Yeah.
CDH is a joke.
I'm gonna play a forest, and then I'll tap this mountain, tap Faldorn, and discard a good old Blasphemous Act.
Ooh.
So
Glad to see
that's
that
gone.
go.
For a Bone Crusher Giant. I like this card. This card's pretty good. Let me read it again. I forgot what it does.
Can you cast the Adventure Half from Exile?
I can also cast the Adventure from Exile. Yes.
You can
Ah.
actually the adventure cards are absolutely fucked, aren't they? Because like if you give one half flashback, you can cast the other half and stuff like that. Like so,
Precisely.
Oh, really?
yeah, the
Oh.
blue wizard lady that gives spells flashback, instant sorceries flashback. You can flashback creatures out of the bin if they're an adventure. I think it's very
really
weird.
funny.
Wow. Oh, I don't
It's
know
very
what you mean.
unintuitive.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll pay two to
Fuck
play
off.
Stomp from Exile.
Yeah. Where's that going?
You know what's coming. Come
Hang
on.
on, wait,
just-
no, is Whisper 2/2?
Whisper is
it-
a 2/2.
It is a 2/2.
hmm.
I'm just saying. I do have a lot of mana, and Fauna Shaman is adding to that. But Whisper is Whisper, and we're also meant to be wary of this champion deck.
But I also
Oh my
have
god, Whisper's in
literally
play. I
nothing
didn't
else.
even realize.
Yeah.
It's the only other thing on my board.
I just fully zoned out there. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Whisper's gone.
To be
Okay.
fair, Whisper was in the middle of the board earlier, and it wasn't in play. So
That's
Yeah, no,
That's
sure,
true.
absolutely. And then I'm gonna get another adipose.
Was that the second spell or the first?
That was the first spell.
That was the first spell. Okay.
But the second spell is coming because
Okey-dokey.
for another 3 mana, I'm gonna play the Bone Crusher Giant, get another wolf or adipose token. And whenever it becomes the target of a spell, it deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. Watch out.
I will.
And
Treasure.
after that, I think I'm gonna pass along here for now.
in your end step, I'm gonna flash in an Arcane Signet because I haven't got enough mana.
Yeah, seems fair.
I'll cycle a Baron more. Untap. Draw.
Cannot believe I was about to destroy your Russian mana dork instead of Whisper.
Yeah.
Give me a chance. Give me a chance. I'll play
Insane
Whisper and I'll
blunder.
pass. I got nothing else.
You cast Whisper. Okay, in your end step then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, embarrassing of riches. Are you ready for how powerful this play is? I'm gonna cast Sensor Splicer, which is a 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, I make a 3/3 golem, and my golems now have vigilance.
Love that
Nice.
lad.
Right.
Yeah. He's
I
also
don't think I'm
I
as
think he's
threatening
in-
as Vince, I have to say, because Vince can flash anything in and look and suddenly be threatening out of nowhere, whereas
Well, what if
I have to play on my turn.
What if I flash in numerous overcosted splicers from New Phyrexia? I'll tap and draw a card. Oh,
Have you seen? There's like a 7 mana splicer that they made in the recent New Phyrexia. Well, I say recent, the most recent New
one
Phyrexia
from the
commander deck.
yes, it's in here. It's the
Yeah,
Dark Steel
oh,
Splicer.
it's so strong.
I'll play an
CDH
island.
playable, I've heard.
See, I'm not even the one making the jokes now, Dandy.
I don't even know where these jokes are coming from. Like, are they even landing? I don't even get it anymore.
It's because
They're
you
landing.
said you're a CDH champion, so we have to keep mentioning it.
I didn't say that at all. I said it went
You on the
pre-release.
CDH Pro Tour, right?
Um,
CDH Pro Tour Baltimore 2028. That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
I
was
don't
there.
want to hit Mia, but she's the only one open, and
I'm
she
open.
killed me. Sentinel.
True.
I can don't keep my blocker back. Do you know what? Actually, I'll hit you with my 1/1 Sensor Splicer. Take that.
That's a
Oof.
bit rude.
All right, I
What a
got hit for
message.
1. Nice.
I've got 3 cards in hand, and they're not particularly good right now. I need to draw some cards. I have no way to do so. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. All right. I will untap and draw. Cool. Cool. I'm going to crack one of that treasure. and plains and island. Actually, no, just the plains for the Azores Signet for my Zinnia.
Is it bird time? It's bird
It's
time.
bird time. But I can't
bird
burb anything
time.
else at the moment with my 2 mana, so I'm just going to go ahead and hold that mana and pass.
Ooh, that's what I like to hear. Let's see.
Well, you
I'm
can't
gonna
you
draw a
can't
card
hurt
for
me
turn.
anyway because I spared you at the beginning, so it's all good.
We will see. I'm gonna. No, I keep my deals. I'm gonna pay 6. Actually, am I gonna do that? That seems bad. Sorry, I never really think about my plays beforehand. I'll actually just attack for here. Let's see. How big's Whisper again?
You know.
Just a measly 2/2, no
You've
keywords,
already
no nothing.
killed her. You know how big she is.
Yeah, no keywords, no nothing. Damn, Whisper sucks. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Wow, I feel a little targeted.
Yeah, I said it. All right, Dandy, Bone Crusher Giant is coming at you.
I do not have permanence.
And then Mia, how
Sure.
big was your commander again? It was a 4/3, I believe, correct?
It's a 1/3.
Oh, it's a 1/3. That is.
Yeah,
that's
it
a
gets
little better
stronger
for
with
me. I'll
1/1s
swing,
on board. It doesn't do much at the moment.
I'll send Faldorn your way then. It's a 3/3.
How big is Faldor? 3/3? I'll take
Yes.
the 3.
Yes, my golem. My
Okay,
golem
so-
deterrent.
So everybody
that-
took the damage, right?
I think we'd stop all wars in the world if everyone just had access to like automated golems.
We
I
can
think
make
it
that
would make them
happen.
worse, actually.
Because no one wants to golem battles, would they?
No, I want Golem battles. This makes me more excited for war.
That's the exact. I guess my plan is underestimate how much people like mecha anime.
And then I'm gonna pass back.
All right, I'll untap.
Show us what you got, Andy, with your.
Sure. Do I have anything at the moment? I think the first thing I want to do is I'm gonna float colorless here. I'm gonna have a little bit of payback. I'm gonna evoke Shriekmore,
Feels fair.
Ooh.
and I will target Faldorn.
Ouch! Sure,
Ooh.
I'll allow it.
So
Actually-
Shriekmore dies.
Can't wait
Remind
for
me
that
again,
Shriekmaw
how
to
much
come back
damage
a
is
1,000
Shriekmaw?
times.
Was a Shriekmaw a destroy trigger or
Destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature.
just a full proper destroy?
Yeah.
In that case, in response, I'm gonna pay 6. And I'll play Sweet Gum Recluse. It's got Flash, Cascade, Reach, and on ETB, I put 3+1/+1 counters on any number of target creatures that enter the battlefield this turn.
You could target
So-
my Shriekmore as it dies.
So I've got Cascade first,
Yep.
and I will be cascading. I'm just making some wolves here. Okay, Kodama's Reach. I'm assuming Kodama's Reach resolves.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
No problems
Question.
for me, at least.
Yes.
Cascade, does that count as a cast spell or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that would that
That'll
be
be the second
one?
cast.
Awesome.
Correct.
Thank
It
you.
would. Cool. So I'm just gonna look for those snazzy 2 basics. One's gonna go on the battlefield tapped, and one's gonna go into my hand. And then, all right. Well, I certainly made an extra wolf. I'm gonna put 3+1/+1 counters on the Sweet Gum Recluse, making it a 3/6, and I will allow Faldor to die now.
Okay.
Oop.
I have a colorless floating.
That was a value play. It's what we call those in the CDH
Nice.
world.
I will cast Stargaze. X is 3.
I have no idea what this is.
It is a Bloomburrow draft uncommon unplayable. Look at the top. Look at twice X cards from the top of your library. Put X cards from among them into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. You lose X life.
That's your second.
Basically, I'm going to look at the top 6. Yes, it is.
Thank you.
I look at the top 6. I put 3 in my hand, 3 in my graveyard, and I lose 3 life. 5, 6. Okay, I will put Pawn of Ulamog, Swamp, and another Swamp
Ooh, value
into
play.
my graveyard, and I lose 3 life. I will play Witch's Cottage for my land for turn. Enters battlefield untapped because I have 3 or more other swamps. I will put Shriekmaw back on top. Because that's what it does. And now I can also pay a black to cast Unearth, targeting Pornovoodamog.
So Pornovoodamog does when it ETBs?
No, whenever it or another non-token creature I control dies, I make a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn, and I can sacrifice it to make it colorless.
And that's you have no creatures in bin after that, right?
Nope, nothing else in the graveyard after that.
Cool.
I will pass the turn.
Well, I guess I'll start casting then. I'm gonna
Yes,
go
I'll start casting.
blue,
So I
white,
start
and
casting.
float 2 colors and soaring, but I'll float 1. I'm gonna cast Malkador Purity Overseer. When he enters, I make a golem. And then at the beginning of my end step, if 3 or more artifacts enter the battlefield under my control this turn, I create a golem. These are 3/3 golems.
Right.
And then I'll use the 1 colorless floating and the other 3 colors of mana to cast my commander. It's Bernard, the gingerbread sculptor.
Famously not a problem.
He is here, and all the gingerbread men are now
Famously not a problem.
5/5s. So all my golem and food creatures get +2/+2 trample. So these are now 5/5s.
I get a treasure as well.
You do get a
Yay.
treasure, yes. Sorry.
Starting
I
a
meant to
little
mention that.
collection. It's all good.
I'm going to draw for turn. I'm pretty much out of gas now. Up to 3 cards in hand. What we got? Oh, that's actually quite a cool card. Cool. I guess I'll go to combat. And I'll attack the 2 5/5 vigilant golems at Ashley.
Yeah, that feels fair.
They are vigilant and they are trampling.
Vigilant and trampling. Well, I'll block one of them with my 3/6.
Yep, sounds good.
And then I'll just take 5.
They
Sounds
take
good.
Trample? Where's the trample from? Where's that Brenner?
Trample comes from Bernard, +2/+2 and trample.
Ah.
And the vigilance from the Sensor Splicer. And with that, I will pass the turn.
I will
Cool.
never forgive you.
All right,
Okay.
so untap.
Sounds good.
Upkeep draw. Ooh, oh. Okay. No, that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and tap these down here. I'm going to play a Crystal Barricade with its offspring cost and create a copy of it if that resolves.
It does?
Yeah, I have no
Yeah.
effects for that.
Dope.
So
And
that's the one that gives you hexproof?
yeah, I have hexproof, and it prevents all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures I control. But because I have 2 on the board, I think that just gives me protection against non-combat damage.
And you also have hexproof.
I have hexproof, which is kind of a little bit ridiculous. So that's fun.
You can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent's control.
I think there's an echo. I think we need to check the voices again.
I think we need to kick Vince. Too much echoing going on.
It's
And,
not echo. The mechanic is offspring. God.
Oh.
What do you make magic content?
yeah.
I don't. I said I don't.
Okay, and with that, I think has anybody got any flyers on board?
No.
No.
I have a Reacher.
Okay. Oh, this I'm being dumb.
We have a
Xavier is now
Reacher.
A 2, 3.
A Reacher, not a Preacher.
I'm just gonna go ahead and ping Dandy for 2 then. 2 commander.
Look at Vince's board.
Okay. Oh, all right, fine.
Come on.
You got no reach, have you? Okay, fine. I'll ping.
Don't make me have to kill
Vince.
everything.
I feel
I'm
like I'm
joking,
being
you
held
can
at
do.
gunpoint here.
You can hit me for 2. I'm not gonna.
Miabyte,
It's
don't
just
make me
2.
come down there.
I'm
2
not like
commander.
Dandy. I'm not gonna complain.
All right.
I'm just saying threat assessment here, okay? There's some people that have like 5/5s over here and like
Yeah. Okay. All
millions
right.
of
Yeah.
2/2s.
I hear you. Oh, it's done
If
now.
we
We're
were to
good.
apply threat assessment, we would play a real format instead, okay?
You're about to do double
True.
Shriekmaw. You're about to do double Shriekmaw, aren't you?
Well, I'm gonna have to do it to keep you guys in check a bit.
Yeah. I mean, you
Shut
can't.
up.
Wait.
my sweet gum
Let's go back.
recluse.
Oh crap! You
Uh,
can still. They can still be Shriekmoored, can't they? The Crystal Barricades.
What can?
The Crystal Barricades.
No.
they artifacts?
Yes.
Yes. Oh wait, no, there are
Are
artifacts.
they-
Yeah.
They're artifacts, I cannot.
Oh, you cannot. Okay,
Wait,
cool.
there are artifacts?
Yeah,
Crazy.
artifact creatures. Wall. Sorry. I
They
didn't
are
click that.
walls.
Yes. It's interesting. All right, I with that, I'm just gonna pass with a bunch of treasures open.
And I'm gonna untap all my things. Boy, do I love untapping all my things. I'm gonna draw a card. It's okay.
Untapping is my favorite step.
Right. And then, let's see.
I'm quite into the draw step at the moment. Going
Oh,
through a
that's
bit of
pretty
a
good one as well.
Jason,
What's a
chat,
good starter draw
politics.
step for a
is
guy
a-
getting into the format?
Politics
I'm
is a
gonna-
large part of CDH, apparently. CDH. So no wonder Dandy is
Thank
just
you. I didn't
begging
know that
for
because I've
everything.
never played CEDH before.
Yeah. Wait. Just
Can we
a-
get
a
a fact
question
check?
bring
for
up
somebody-
politics. Just because you've built a wall doesn't mean we have to bring up politics. We can leave it. We can leave it out
Listen,
if you want.
unlike other people's
paid for
walls,
those?
mine work and I paid for it myself, so it's okay.
Ah.
All right, I'm gonna pay 5 and cast Faldorn. She's back and she's great. And then I'm gonna mysteriously hold 3 and just pass along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ray could be anything.
Oh, my favorite step.
True.
Yeah, untap.
It's 3 explores.
Draw or shoot more.
Well, explore costs 2 mana, so it can't be 3 explores unless you're cheating.
I mean, I'm already cheating. I'm gonna play 3 on 3 mana.
I think the first thing I want to do is cast Lightning Greaves.
Yeah.
And I'd like to equip Whisper.
Ooh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me have a think here.
It's like
Yeah,
hovering. There's like an animation on Interior or something. There's like
Where's that Shriek Maw gonna hit this turn?
I mean, if you target Whisper, it'll go your way.
And then let's say I didn't.
If you didn't, then
Target
it's probably going to go that way.
What if anything of mine dies, I'll kill everything. There you go. There's
That's a pretty good
promise.
bargain.
That is quite a threat. I'm just wondering if this happens.
So Ashley, we're still on you've still got priority, right?
I do still have priority, and I do still have
I thought
potential
priority
things I
is
could do
Vince
here.
first.
I passed.
Oh, you passed. Okay.
Well, Ashley started debating with you, so I was just sure, I'll let them use their
Okay.
resources. But yeah,
Move to
I
debate
passed,
step.
I passed priority.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to beast within here.
Ooh.
I just want to play the game.
Well, when you got a reputation, you got a reputation. Am I right?
Well, I'm getting run over here. I can make a spawn.
And a 3/3 beast, mind you,
And a 3/3 beast.
which is objectively more powerful than a 2/2. So you're welcome.
Depends how you define power. Actually, I don't know if we can be objective on that.
3 is bigger than 2. Last time I checked.
Yeah, but like, would you say a Black Lotus is not powerful because it doesn't have any power?
Precisely. That's why I never
A very
pick it.
sad beast.
Well,
You should see my vintage cube drafts. They're really
Yeah.
bad.
you're never gonna win those CNH tournaments at this rate.
I'm getting private coaching from Dandy. It's fine.
No, you're not. Not anymore. We can have words. I can't sign in blood targeting myself.
Yeah, I create a treasure.
Yeah, you do. I
Did
draw
you
2, lose
do-
2.
How many treasures do you have now?
I have 4 treasures. It's nothing amazing.
Damn.
It's all good. I've not used any. I've used 1 treasure so far.
Actually, having some of mine Shriek Maw would have been sick because it would have came back as a food. Oh, well, you target Bernard first. Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna play Blood Artist.
Yeesh.
That's a good one.
That's a magic card from the hit
Certainly
TV
is.
show Magic the Gathering featuring Brandon Ruth.
And Ashley-bits as Fibble tip.
And I will play Vat of Rebirth. I understand
What
if you
the
don't know
fuck
this
did you
one.
just call me?
I called you a Vat of Rebirth. Whenever another artifact or creature I control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, I put an oil counter on it, and I can pay 3 and tap it to remove 4 oil counters to reanimate a creature as a sorcery.
We're getting oiled up, people.
And then I'm going to equip my Greaves to the Blood Artist and pass. Move to Sad Step, which is Vince flashes everything into my end step.
No, I ain't got enough stuff. I'm gonna go to my draw step.
I think everyone's targeting me because they're scared, but like forgetting that Vince is just going to run everyone over.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
that.
watch out, watch out for my-
I'd like to beg
out
the
for
table
my-
to please threat assess a bit more.
Watch out for my 10 power of trample that's coming in. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm tempted to attack Dandy now, just to really push the.
Come on.
Silence,
I've had a
Squire.
hell of a day. Come on.
You just keep going. You just keep going. I'm just like. Sounds like you've got somewhere to be.
No, I've been somewhere and it sucks.
Right, so let's get in with 2 5/5 tramplers, and they're going to go at Ashley.
That continues to seem fair, yeah.
You've got higher life than everyone else. If I attack Dandy, I'm afraid they might actually die.
So what you're saying is bigger number is better number, right?
No, that's literally what you were saying. I was arguing the opposite.
No, but now you're proving my theory.
In this magic's all about context, right? And in this context, yes, they are bigger than your things.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna block one of them with my spider, and I'll just take the other 5.
Sounds good.
Yay!
I guess I will do some main phase stuff. This feels gross. I don't want to do this.
Cool.
I'll tap 3 mana.
Imagine having a main phase.
I'll cast Pilgrim's Eye, go find a land, and then I'll immediately play it and pass turn. So I'm going to go find a plains. No, I'll go find a forest.
Was that your second?
No, I played 1 spell, and that's Pilgrim's Eye, I'm
One
afraid.
spell, yeah, of course. Yeah, no, because you went straight to combat. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention. I know what I'm doing. All right, 1 tap. And draw for turn.
I'm doing offshore gambling on my phone.
Yay, I love missing.
Great, I lost the
landmarks.
house.
I'm going to play an island. There we go.
You can't do
The
anything wrong with
pirate
gambling.
steering.
All the
Island,
most
I love that one.
responsible social media influencers I know are sponsored by gambling. It can't be bad. I had an ad offer recently for a company that were an AI infused or AI powered casino. I was like, literally, you could not make me want this less unless you mentioned like endangering children or something. You know, there's very few things you can add onto this that makes you want it less.
We will pay you $10.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
okay.
And you get more if you sign up your friends for it.
Yeah.
Were they offering you real money or like fake AI money?
It might have been crypto because they didn't mention anything about money. In the first
value.
email.
Let's go.
Oh, just exposure.
Yeah.
We will give you 15 Grungo coins.
Yeah.
Exposure bucks.
This shit coin based off of a cat you've never heard of. Like,
All right.
yeah.
You can only use it to buy Russian ecstasy.
Dandy, I think I'm going to be nice to you.
Okay.
If you want, I might actually end up using
makes
a
a
bunch
change.
of my treasure here. So actually, that's a terrible idea. No, I'm not going to be nice to you, Dandy. I'll be nice to you on the next turn.
I'll hold out hope that I have a friend here someday.
Scheduled friends is crazy.
Oh Lord. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll take a treasure down. 2, 3. I'm gonna play Luminous Broodmoth with its offspring cost.
Ooh.
So
Oh, boy.
Card.
yeah, but I mean, it doesn't really do much. It just gives me a 3/4 flyer and a 1.
No, hang on. So when things die, they come back with flying things on them.
Yes.
Is it that one? I can't really see your board very well. Can you read the word? Can you read the wording to me?
Yes. Oh God! Don't show me other cards. It is whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter.
Okay.
Your camera for us is incredibly pixelated because
Oh, is
all of your
it? Oh,
bandwidth
I'm
is going
so
towards your
sorry.
streams.
Hold on.
It's okay.
It's okay,
We
it's
can
okay.
make it out. Prioritize your streams.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I need to do something in response to that.
Okay.
How do we feel about me killing everything and making a huge amount of power on board?
I mean, I would not be a particularly big fan of that, to be honest with you.
Dandy, how
All
do you
things
feel about
considered.
that?
I don't like the sound of you getting a lot of power on board.
So if all creatures in play right now, if the Broodmoth is on the stack at the moment, so if all creatures in play right now died, how many Blood Artist triggers would you get? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures.
I have 4.
So
I have 7.
7 plus 7 is 14, plus 4 is 18, and Mia, you have 3 before the Broodmoth resolves?
I have 3 before it resolves, yeah.
So that's 21 Blood Artist triggers,
That would
right?
be a lot.
That would be a lot.
Dandy, come on, we've been so nice to you. Don't do
Have
this.
you?
And I'm right in thinking that Bernard, if he dies alongside these, will see these and cause the trigger, right?
Yes.
But he will go to the
They will-
to the
if they all
command
die at the
zone.
same time, he will see the trigger. He will trigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. It's not quite enough. Okay. Let's give it a go, I guess. Make 3 mana, white, 3 white, and a green. I'm gonna cast Day of Judgment
In response,
at instant speed.
I'm going to tick down by 2 to 1 treasure. Oh, I could just do that. And counterspell that.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Wallahi.
That is a shame. Right, carry on. I'm done.
That's the monologue tax paying off there. Very nice.
Mm.
And oh yeah, it's still my turn. Okay.
Mia,
And,
you
still
Your
Your-
suck.
your
Oh,
Broodmoth
fuck.
resolves.
yeah, my broodmoth resolves, and for now, I am just going to hold my cards in place because that's kind of screwed up my plans with that counterspell. So, continue. Yeah, pass.
There was shit all the way up my ass when I heard Day of Judgment. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a card. It's okay. And then here's what I think I will do. I'll play a... Yeah, I'll play a Surly Badgesaur. It's an interesting card. It does a lot of things. Whenever I discard a creature card, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. When I discard a land card, I create a treasure token. And if I discard a non-land, non-creature card, it fights something. Fun.
Huh.
It's great if you discard stuff. So speaking of, I will discard stuff. I'm gonna tap a mountain, tap Faldorn, discard this mountain. In return for my sacrifice, I'll make a treasure token, which I will find in a second, but for now, it will be a functional copy. And I'll impulse draw a card. It's one of the good ones. Okay. It's Birgi, God of Storytelling.
Ooh.
Except it's not. Actually, it might be.
I think that Wrath Resolve would have been good.
Yeah, probably. I'm
Bit
actually...
of a messy board.
I'm gonna cast it as Birgi. So whenever I cast a spell, I add 1 red mana. And until end of turn, I don't lose mana as steps and phases end. Creatures I control can boast twice as much. That part doesn't matter. That part's irrelevant.
I don't remember what boasting is.
Yeah, neither do I. It's just
Anyone
the
ever
bad
does.
half
It's
of the
just
card.
the first part. Yeah.
It's after combat, right? You get to do a thing.
I'll have
Was
to
it?
believe you.
I think so.
Yeah, Boast
Oh,
is a
is
once
that,
per game thing that you can do after attacking.
Then
So
I
she
don't
allows
really
you to do it
have...
twice.
My
Is it different
ADHD
to
just
raid?
kicked in. I just missed all of that. Sorry. How many spells is that? Just the one?
I'm
That
gonna
was a
make
second spell.
wolf as-
Second
That's
spell.
the
That was
second
a second
spell.
spell. No, Boast is an effect that is on a card and it'll have like a cost that you can pay. but
Oh,
you
it's
can
an
only do it
activated
after
ability,
combat.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
after
it is.
combat,
Yes.
once per turn.
Yes, you're right.
Honestly, I don't really have any good attacks here, because somebody has a bajillion trillion golems and other things on board, and I never learned how to read.
Well, counterpoint, you have good attacks because Dandy having less creatures in play is good for the whole whisper bullshit.
See, that
But you
is
also
that
did
is
give me a 3/3.
that is true. But at this point, I feel like if I attack in that direction,
I do have
um,
blockers though.
you do have blockers.
Nothing
I
blocks
have-
that 3/6 very well. I guess you still if a 3/3 dies, you don't get a Scion. Is that correct? Because it's
Has to
only
be a
one token.
non-token, yeah.
Hmm.
It's
I'm
also
gonna-
only 3 damage.
You know what? I'm gonna hold back for one last turn here, and I think I'll pass to Dandy
Okay.
because I have plays next turn. Watch out, they're coming.
Draw for 10. Hmm.
The Shriekmore's still in hand, right? It's not in the graveyard right now?
It is. That is correct.
So you get to kill 2 things this turn if you want to.
Oh,
2. It's not 2.
Well, you can recast Whisper, I'm assuming, or Verdraz's
She
Silence.
has a tap ability. She'll have summoning sickness.
You have Lightning Greaves.
That's true.
You have
But then
Greaves,
she
you have Scion
also currently
Production.
costs 8 mana, which is my entire mana. So I won't be able to cast. I won't be able to
Yeah.
cast the Shriekmore
Wait,
anyway.
hang on, does one of your lands tap for 2?
This one does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 Scions, 9, 10. So you have mana for Shriekmore, play, Whisper, Activator if you wanted to. Because the Shriekmore dying makes you a Scion.
You're right.
Like,
Thank
it
you
is
for playing my deck
doable.
better than I am.
I'm not trying to play that for you. I'm not saying you should do that either, because obviously it involves you like sacking bodies and stuff, right?
It does.
But I'm just
I
saying,
don't
like,
really want to do that.
that line is open.
It
And it
is.
depends upon like what your hand does, and then like how that interacts with your like
I
oil
think
thing. And
instead, I will. I've got decisions to make here.
I always.
I think. I don't want to do that yet. Okay. I'm going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I'm going to cast Final Parting. Search my library for 2 cards, put one in my hand and the other in my graveyard, then shuffle. So I get to choose 2 things. One goes to hand, one goes to the graveyard. I will put. I know exactly what I'm looking for. That one. And where is it? Look through my entire deck. Oh, I'm putting Underworld Hermit in the graveyard.
It's a bit.
And
a
this
bit
one in hand.
scary.
what is that card?
6 mana, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, I create a number of 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens equal to my devotion to black.
That's at least like 3 squirrels.
Yeah, it's 2 on its own because it's 4 black.
At least 1 squirrel, I think.
Good. Basically, it just makes squirrels when it enters.
When it enters or when it dies, sorry. When it enters. Cool,
Yes.
okay.
And I'll play this card I searched for, which is Cabal Coffers. Because I
Oh.
missed my land drop.
Yeah, it's a hell of a land drop.
So I can now pay 2 and tap it to make 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Which I think is going to be. This doesn't really make a difference at all, actually. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Let's make myself more of a threat, I guess. Everyone's going to attack me if I play this, whatever. Sir Conrad.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the cards that you should not be playing if you don't want to be the
No,
threat.
I should not have been. Oh well, I'll accept my death if it comes to me.
I love Sir Conrad.
I'll pass.
I'll flash in Yenna, Red Tooth Regent. She is the one that for 2 mana and tap, I can copy an enchantment I control. If it's an aura, I scry 2 and untap her. Activate only as a sorcery. And I'm going to draw for turn. I'll untap this stuff as well, I guess. So at the
This
moment,
deck has aura.
I can make a second copy of Leyline of Anticipation, which is what I might do for a laugh. I'm going to draw for turn. Or actually, I will top deck Parallel Lives.
Oh, and then copy that. Oh.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. I have no sack outlets. Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Spell table does not like parallel lives.
No.
It'll be fine. Who wants to do some blocking?
I don't.
I have a question. If I block with my copies, when they die, if they don't have flying, do they come back as well?
No, because they'll go to the graveyard, cease to be an object, and they can't
Okay.
come back because tokens don't stay in the graveyard.
Cease to be an object.
Well, it
is
doesn't say hit the
crazy.
graveyard, it just says dies.
So that's
is the
shortcut
same
for
thing. Okay,
being
that's
removed
shortcut.
from the graveyard, from the battlefield, and going to the graveyard.
Hmm. So Ashley, would you like to block my Pilgrim's Eye so I can get it to die, create 2 copies of Pilgrim's Eye, and then get myself 2 lands out of my deck?
I definitely do not want that in the slightest now.
Oh.
Are you familiar with your board state?
Well, we need to do something about Dandy as well, and I don't have anything to do
That
that
I am
interacts in
I'm
any
so
way.
far off doing any combo. I'm just kind of sat here like
Dandy,
if you kill the
respectfully,
board, I will survive.
respectfully, you have a Blood Artist and a Conrad in
I
play.
do.
If someone kills the board, we all fucking die.
Well, don't do that.
Please don't downplay what your deck can do the entire game, because that's kind of
Okay.
frustrating. Like, everyone's warning us about your deck. You've cast like multiple things that kill tables, and you're like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just a silly
Well-
cabal coffers kind of girl. Like, you are doing stuff, my friend.
I'm keeping up
Ugh.
now.
What can I do that has any presence other than just hitting someone for 5 damage again?
I mean, it's
Not
been
a
working pretty
lot.
well, to be fair.
I don't know if taking you down a whole 25% of your life over 6 turns counts as well.
CDH playable.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I guess 5 damage divided by like how many opponents you got. It's
It's just not
yeah.
good.
Like at least one opponent, I think.
Right, I will make a Parallel Lives. We'll go.
Does it
This
make
way
2
around.
of them? Because it's a. Or does Parallel Lives only do creature tokens? I don't
No,
know.
it's all tokens.
So
If
I
it
think you
effectively
get
create
2.
1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many tokens.
So you get 2 copies.
Correct. That
Nice.
is how doubling. Yes.
That's terrifying.
Oi.
Yes. And then we'll make 2 copies of Parallel Lives.
Cool.
If only I had a way to kill these fucking creatures on board.
Do you need a copy token? I can ship it.
It's fine. The
Okay,
2 things
fine.
under here are
5 working
Parallel
days.
Lives, the 2 things under here are Golems. It's really clear if it weren't for the fact that they're slightly oversaturated from my lights being on too hard. Combat.
How many
All
spells
right.
was that so far? Sorry.
I've cast 1 spell so
Just the
far,
one.
and sadly I won't be casting another because I've only got 1 card in hand. Doesn't do anything. Dandy, I'll attack you with Malcator. What's his name? Malcator Purity Overseer. Just a lowly 1/1. If it dies, though, it does get to come back and then come 2 copies of
Lots
itself.
tokens.
I'll also attack you with a Sensor Splicer as well.
I think I'll take the damage.
Take
How much is
2.
it? Oh, yeah, I'll take the 2.
2, hold on. Oh, sorry, these are vigilant. They
Risky.
should go somewhere. What size are all your things, Mia?
I have a 1-3-0-4, 1-1-3-4, and a 1-1.
Isn't your commander bigger now because you've got 2 offspring?
Oh yeah, sorry, 3-3.
Okay.
Miss trigger.
It's not even,
Therefore, it's not there.
it's not even a trigger. We'll get in for Am I attacking you for 10? You're not going to group block. I think you like your things too much.
Well, I mean,
And the walls are 0 power, right?
the walls are 0 power, but it does come back if it dies. So
I think one of them's a 1/1, isn't it?
one of them's a
think, 'cause
1-1.
it's-
That doesn't come back.
That's really funny. A 1/1 wall. That's-
1/1 wall.
it's a
I
single
mean, it's
brick
giving
on the
everything
floor.
protection from like
And
random
is
spell
it-
slinging. So
Is it a 0/6 or 0/3 or what? What is it?
it's a 0-4. That's a 1-1.
Okay. I'll attack you with 2 5/5 tramplers. That
Oh,
are vigilant.
Jesus Christ! All right, okay. What do I want to do about that? I miss trample, so it's gonna screw me anyway. I guess I got
Do,
it.
do you know what? Do you know what? I'm not going to do this, and I'll explain why. Because the lower all our life totals are, the more likely we just all die to some like board wrath,
Yeah.
to all the triggers for things
Mhm.
dying.
That is true.
So I'm actually going to try and keep everyone's life totals as high as possible in this circumstance, because I'm thinking like it's slowly willing to walk the other
Friends.
down, but actually it doesn't solve the issue of I have no way to interact with Dandy's board, and that means we may just die to 15 things dying or whatever. So I will not attack you with these, Mia. I will hit Dandy for the 2 that she does not want to block for
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
Okay.
I've taken
Cool.
two.
I'll tell you what. You get
I'll
card
pass
draw
turn.
on my next turn.
I'll pass turn.
Awesome. All right. So untapping, drawing. It's not helpful. Okay. Cool. That's fun. Tell you what.
You said you can make people draw cards though, right?
I can make people draw cards.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Drawing cards are good.
Drawing cards is great. Let's do 1,
I'm not a fan.
2.
Oh, yeah, you want to exile them,
Wait,
don't you?
you
Yeah.
don't want to
What
draw
a
your
hipster.
Do you not
What
want
an
to draw your
unbelievable
cards?
hipster.
Getting
The
into
one deck
impulsing
in
at the
existence
moment.
that doesn't want to draw cards.
4, 5, and oh god, I've missed so many land drops. Let's do. Go down to 2. That's 6. Do I want to pay for the offspring for this? I guess it's more bodies on board. Sure, I'll pay for the offspring for this as well. I'm gonna play Sphinx of Enlightenment. So with its offspring, if that resolves.
I have nothing.
Okay.
In response, I will send you a hydrate trigger.
Oh, a hydrate
Ooh.
trigger. Thank you. That takes you up to a 4/3. An opponent draws a card, and I get to draw 3 cards. So, which doesn't help me all that much because I'm gonna have to discard down at the end of turn, which is why I shouldn't have offspring that really.
Well,
but...
you'll probably get land. Well, discarding down is not a bad thing. Like, don't worry about that. You just draw more cards than discard stuff you don't want, right?
True. Okay.
You also probably get a land drop and stuff. But yeah, you have 2 separate triggers. Where would you like to target them?
I tell you what, I'll give 1 each to both Vince and Ashley. How about that?
Oh,
And I
let's
get to
go.
draw
I'll draw more than 1 card.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, I have no mana now, so that's fun. But
You did cast a 6-mana creature and pay an additional 2
I
costs.
did, yeah.
I mean,
it's a little bit insane. Let's go ahead and play an. You would have thought it'd be nice to get a bunch of lands out of that, but I did not. So I was just gonna play the single island for turn, and
Value.
It's a land. We'll take it.
hitting land drops is good.
it is.
I missed the land drop
great.
the turn after I milled 2 swamps. I was like, oh whoops.
You also gave me a card draw, so I can pretend that I've got interaction now.
Oh.
I'm gonna just discard a trophy mage, and pass turn.
So you're at 7 cards. Is what I'm hearing.
Maybe. I can't discard
Is this,
down any further than 7.
Does
so-
this smell like a Jessica's
Oh,
will?
you discarded a.
It couldn't possibly, right?
As
Wait,
a
does
creature,
that-
we'll,
card is put that
it's
triggers
each
the-
opponent or target. It's target, right?
I think whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from battlefield anywhere
Oh, wait,
from anywhere other than the battlefield, yes.
it is each, yeah.
It deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And my hexproof does not save me from that, so
No, because it's each.
yeah. Just try and target me instead. Come on, Dandy, try and target.
I'll play a
I
tap
legally
period landscape.
cannot.
And I wonder what I'm gonna play. Could anyone guess? It's Jessica's will.
Ooh.
Woo! With both modes, because I have Faldorn on the field. Big things are happening. So I'm gonna get Mia. You have 7 cards. 7 cards.
I
in hand, right?
unfortunately do have 7 cards in hand.
Fantastic. What I love to hear. Well, then I'm gonna make 7 red mana, and I'm gonna exile the top 3 cards of my library, and I can play them this turn. Huge. It's 1 mountain, an arcane signet, and search for tomorrow. Okay. Not bad cards. I'll play a mountain from exile. Get another wolf. Then I'll play arcane signet for 2 of my imaginary red mana to get another wolf.
Another adipose.
Oh, it isn't adipose. I'm such a liar and a cheat. Sorry, I just
I'm
love
so
doing that.
dumb. I just realized I misplayed, but there we go. Continue.
And then I'll get another imaginary 2 red mana and tap this arcane signet to play search for tomorrow from exile. Get another wolf and also a basic on the battlefield. It's gonna be a basic forest. Not tapped, right? Yeah, no, just enters. Perfect. Believe it or not, I actually don't have much in the way of plays after this.
How many cards do you have in hand?
Exactly 1. Ask me if it's good.
Interesting. I don't want to ask you. The way
Okay,
you've
fair
asked me that question, I'm going to assume.
It's not. I'm gonna.
You should attack me so I can block with my Pilgrim's Eye.
No, I think I'm fine.
No.
I'm gonna get rid of another red mana. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No. That's a bad idea. Do I really
I can
just
help
have
you
to
kill
let...
something next turn.
We need to
Vince.
kill that Sir Conrad.
Yeah, it's probably Sir Conrad's probably gotta go. Oof. I think I really just have to let 3 red mana burn, which feels incredibly
Can you
sad.
not activate your commander?
I have 1 card in hand, and I don't want to get rid of it.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
how many spells was that, sorry?
So, I've definitely played at least
3 or 4.
3.
Yeah, I
3 or
figured
4.
that was the case. I just wanted to double check.
You most
for
definitely get the
those.
treasure.
Yeah, thank you.
I
On the
sadly
upside, the
think-
mana burn doesn't feel like actual burning anymore, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
burn your piss.
Not for 20 years.
Yeah.
I sadly think I am just going to have to pass here, and I'll take 3 from the red mana burn.
Thankfully, we're playing in 2025 and not
Wait, did they?
2001 or something.
What, did they get rid of that?
Mana
Yeah.
burn?
Actually?
What are you talking about? You were like 3 years old.
I don't know if this is a bit or if you're serious.
You're kidding. There's no way.
Before we started chat, Ashley explained that when we were talking about COVID and drinking, that Ashley couldn't legally drink during COVID. They're actually a child. She's actually a child.
I'm like
Oh.
19.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't
hello.
remember mana burn. I
Vince,
barely
what
even
are the things
remember
that die?
Tarkir.
I mean, Tarkir was today.
Oh, right. It looks okay.
That's rude. It looks great.
I'm
just-
sad. I wanted full proper siege rhino back in standard. I'm sad we got little wimp rhino instead.
But it opens up the
I've drawn a
question of,
nuclear
like,
bomb and I hate this. Ugh.
what does a common siege rhino look like? What does a mythic siege rhino look like? What does a mythic legendary siege rhino look like? Oh, the question.
I hope that like the uncommon one, it's like hybrid mana because they're just like slowly shrinking how many mana
That's what I was
dots are up
hoping.
there.
The
Yeah.
common one is a triple. It's the very first triple hybrid colored mana. And it's like a
Oh.
1/2 that.
Yeah. And
I
it feels
think
like it drains for
Pauper-
1.
Pauper playable siege rhino printed exactly as it was in 2015 would not be playable. It would be kind of a bad card, and that makes me really sad.
Yeah.
I'm still playing siege rhino in modern right now.
Wait, isn't there a blink deck in Pauper?
Yeah, but it's in Esper, and it's also like super bad. Like it's really bad.
Hmm.
It's like unbelievably bad. I cannot put it into words how bad that deck is.
Is it the one that plays
Hmm.
Battle Screech?
No,
that deck?
nothing plays Battle Screech anymore. It's just Mole Drifter, Ephemerate, and then you might be able to lock the game with
There was a deck playing Battle Screech like this year.
I've
Oh, hang
played
on, what
against
year is
Battle
it?
Screech.
Last year. Yeah, it's still playable. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Am
Played
I
against
crazy?
it last year.
I might
I
be
mean, like,
misremembering which one
local
Battle Screech
meta
was.
doesn't necessarily define like the on meta, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Battle Screech. Yes, no, Battle Screech is still very much playable.
Yeah.
It's played in a red white. Anyway, whose turn is it?
My turn, and
Good question.
I've drawn a
So
bit of
have
a
you,
nuclear
have
bomb.
you fucking moaned the entire game? Now you're like, whoopsie daisy, look at me.
Time
About
to
what
win.
situation we're in.
I have, and I hate it. I don't want to win with it though, so I'm not casting it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Do you want me to?
No, please don't.
Well, it's yeah.
just wait a little bit, 'cause I could probably do something funny on my next turn.
Okay, what I'll do is
Yes, I get to make 2, 4, 6. I get to make 6 copies of Layla of Anticipation next turn.
or like you start making them even more parallel lives and just like
Oh no, she can't target things that I already have a copy of.
oh
It's only things that don't share a name with another permanent I control.
oh I see, okay.
So if I draw another enchantment off the top of my deck, then I can do that. But at the moment, it's 6 parallel lives.
I'm gonna play
Oh, sorry, it's 2, 4, 8. I'm an idiot. It's 8
I'm gonna
parallel
play
lives.
Planecrafter. Each player sacrifice a creature or planeswalker, and if you can't, discard a card.
Oh.
I'm gonna let Vince
okay.
skill a thing because he wants to.
I'll get rid of a wolf.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
just get rid of
Just
the copy of
just for clarity, Dandy,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to make 8 copies of this, which will then make me 8 3/3s out of 5 5s.
Ooh.
8 5/5s.
Yeah,
Damn,
because
okay.
it's 3 triplets. It's 2, 4, 8.
Sure.
you still want to do that?
Yep.
Okay. Sure. We'll kill the 5 mana one actually, 'cause it's best.
I'll get rid of
So three creatures died.
Yeah.
Uh,
so we all lose
I've
3.
got you all lose 3. I've got 3 more Blood Artist triggers, and I've got a spawn to make.
This is now coming back with. So this comes back. I'm gonna put a dice next to it. So, oh god, what the fuck have I done? Why am I playing this on camera? So hang on. I need to make space for this. So here is my splicer. It's the original copy, and then it makes 8 versions of it. So there's 7 additional splicers. Okay.
Oh god.
So there's 7, 1, 1. Well, there are 3 threes because of Bernard's buff, and then this makes 7 more golems that I'll put in the golem pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's now a lot of power in play.
I'm gonna make a wolf next turn. It's gonna be really cool.
So I'd like.
I'm gonna...
I know
So
that
that
you
was,
can't see my board state, but when I look at your board state, Vince, it looks like hieroglyphics to me. There is so much going on.
So there's 8 times 3 is what's 8 times 3?
24.
24, and then 7 times 3?
21.
21. So 24 plus 21. Sorry, 5 times 7. Sorry. 30.
35.
Right?
I feel like I should
35,
write
yeah.
board white.
So 35 plus 21. Yeah, you absolutely should have. 35 plus 21 is 56. Yeah, that's 56 power. That was good. That was good. I enjoyed that.
I'm going to make 4 mana. I'll spend 2 of it to Infernal Grasp your commander, Vince.
Yeah, he's dead. You lose 2, is it?
I lose 2. That's...
Everyone else loses 3? No, 2.
Everyone else...
1.
Oh wait, I forgot about the Blood Artist triggers. They'll go
Yeah,
to...
so we all lose 1, and there's 4. There's 4 Blood Artist triggers.
Ashley.
Okay.
So 3 early from... 4, sorry. Let's go 2 each on Ashley and Vince.
Yep.
And then another Blood Artist trigger from this on Vince as well.
Sure.
So I made 4. Spent 2 of it. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5. Sack one of these for 6. Cast Feast of Succession to give all creatures -4/-4 until end of turn.
Bloody hell.
All right, game's over, right?
I think that's game.
Good.
That is game.
Good fun. Good fun.
I was holding.
That was the nuclear bomb I drew, and I was like,
Yeah.
In response, I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
I was holding the Fortnite printing of Triumph of the Horde in my hand.
I was.
That's sweet.
I had
That's a really
just
good card.
drawn fucking Porcelain Gallery and Combat Celebrant, so on my next turn I was gonna have some fun. So.
Wait, did you draw Triumph on that last turn, Ashley?
No. That's been in my hand for a couple of turns now.
So you could have just killed someone.
Could have. I didn't know how long the game was gonna go for, and I was like, I don't really want to make somebody watch, and it also felt kind of arbitrary on who I could kill, because I couldn't kill you, and you are obviously like the one to kill, right?
Yeah. Who won that game? Jesus fucking Christ, people. Fucking Christ.
I do believe it was me, all things considered. I think I had the most impact overall. I would crown myself the champion of that game.
I did use your token making there to make more creatures for it.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Well, are we satisfied with that game? Do we want to go again? How are you feeling?
That was certainly a game of Magic.
That was a game of
don't know.
Magic. It's up to you. Would you be opposed to another game, or are you done so?
I wouldn't be opposed. I could do a different deck.
I could do another game, but I'll probably play the same slop pile, to be honest with you.
Okay, so
Sure.
it's down to Vince. Vince, are you up for it or no?
I'm just thinking about time. Yeah, I can play one more.
Yeah.
Play one more.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. I'll just play the same just to keep it easier.
Would you like me to play a different deck, or I can stay on this?
It's up to you. It's actually up to the rest of the table. I don't care. So.
We're gonna have the same issue of like people wanting to kill your stuff, you being annoyed about it, and then you winning out of nowhere.
I won't mind this time.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna grab another deck.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna coin flip, I think. I reckon it's time.
I want to do pirates.
The
Pirates are
problem.
silly.
So I would play another deck, but the problem is that a lot of my good cards I only have 1 copy of, and my other decks don't have them in them. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. I should create more proxies, I guess.
In my
Oh,
defense,
What?
J-Space in chat, the only reason I had to ask those numbers is 'cause it's late, right? Math is harder the later it is.
math is
That's
hard.
true. Who does
Alright.
math?
What time is it for you guys again?
It's only 9:30, but it's late for me.
9:30.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
10:32 here in the trenches of the Netherlands.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
trenches.
I show everyone this when I get this deck out. This is Valgolvoth. It's a upgraded precon, but when I opened it, I got all these devils.
Ooh.
Like
What?
the tokens
In the deck?
were misprinted. Yeah, so I didn't get the correct tokens for the deck. I got
That's
all
amazing.
these scarecrows, which it can't make.
Oops, all devils.
All these devils. That I don't think the deck makes devils either. It doesn't make scarecrows. So it's like
I'll
one
take them.
token.
Do you ship to the Netherlands?
Is there-
It's pretty good.
Is there a deck in that series?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes
It's
them? Oh, okay.
it's from that product. It's got the right
Oh,
thing
okay.
there. It might make
I-
devils, but definitely make scarecrows.
I used to work at a comic book shop, and somebody once returned a pre-made Pokemon deck because all of the cards inside it were actually fire energy,
That's amazing.
like 50 copies of fire energy.
That
As a
can't
kid,
be
I
right.
legitimately thought that the only way you could get energy cards and land cards in both Magic and Pokemon was through opening them from booster packs. And I was like, how do people have those big boxes of lands? They just open 50,000 booster boxes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
so,
not-
so
that's
now I
not
have
quite a
I have a
sensible-
Nor in the Wary Chaos deck, and all
Yeah.
of the mountains instead are those fire energies. They're just like, yeah, why not? What else am I gonna do with them?
Okay. So I do, even though that Moxfield says this is a bracket 3, I think it plays more like a 2 if I'm honest, but we'll see. All right. 9.
I'm gonna switch
Best
my
gambler.
commander to pirates.
Got
5.
8.
I will happily not go first because I won the last game.
Right, Mia.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna play
Uh,
Archon and Zinder Split. It is a coin flip deck, and it's fantastic. It's a grand
Ooh.
old time.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
Are you
actually,
flipping
yeah.
a coin or are you rolling odds and evens?
I'm gonna be rolling odds and evens, and I'm gonna be winning on evens every single time.
Oh god, this deck. Okay, all right. Yeah, it is a fun deck. It also sucks
Why
if
did
you're
I set
playing
myself
against
as
it, but yeah. Okay. Cool. In that case, I am just gonna go ahead and start off with a Mystic Monastery. Enters tapped and passed.
I'm still shuffling.
Yeah, same.
Pre-game actions land.
Let me just carefully display my commanders, and I guess I will draw my opening hand. Imagine if it's bad. All right, let's see. 6, 7 cards. Please be good.
My new commander I brought with me is Admiral Beckett Brass. She's a human pirate that gives my other pirates +1/+1. At the beginning of my end step, I gain control of an online permanent controlled by a player who has dealt combat damage by 3 or more pirates this turn.
Guys, this hand is really good.
So I have to get in with 3 pirates to
I
steal
cannot
something.
keep.
I am gonna keep. I'm gonna play a Temple of Epiphany. I'll scry 1, getting value.
So,
And
Vince and I've played Cats versus Pirates before.
I believe I'll pass.
I feel like I've added a sudden level of anxiety to the game for everybody who hasn't got their hands yet.
This is
I
the
ca-
energy I'm always trying to bring to Magic games, to be honest with you.
Let's go.
I guess
yeah.
I can keep this because
trying to
it's
be
got
quick,
some
right?
lands
That's-
and a spell I can play. I'll draw. Oh, that's got better now.
There
I'll
are
play
lands.
Orphic
Go to
Pool, and I'll
6.
pass.
I mean, did you get 2 Zerolanders in a row?
Sorry?
Did you get 2 Zerolanders in a
Oh,
row?
No,
you-
the first one was 2 swamps.
feel free to just pull 7. It's fine.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I've got these tokens that a fan drew for me. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful little pirate token of my previous outfit for my VTuber model. Just lovely.
That is a cute.
I think I know exactly
And
who
also
this
this
is.
one. You might know, recognize. They're called Gremcorp now.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, they sent me these.
I would
follow
recognize that
them.
anywhere.
Does a lot of wonderful magic doodles on Bluesky. I love following them.
Are you a Zelda
And
fan,
um,
Dandy?
looking up.
Am I what? Sorry, a Zelda fan.
Yeah.
I like it in concept. I like the
I'll keep this.
I don't like the modern games. I know it sounds really pretentious,
Go
but like
ahead.
I grew up playing Minish Cap and Wind Waker, and those are my favorites forever.
Okay.
But I've tried the new ones, and I wasn't a fan of the open world 3D as much. I guess Wind
Gotcha.
Waker technically is as well, but
Mhm.
I couldn't quite get into them. Why do you ask?
Because there's a rupee on that card from Zelda.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't ask for this token. I think it was just an extra. It's just quite nice.
Mountain, 2 tapped into Impact Tremors, and I'll pass.
Oh,
You know, I have a bit of a confession. I was actually never a Zelda fan, but I pretended I was because I wanted to fit in with all the other cool people on my Nintendo chat boards.
That's adorable.
And I would always force myself to play it for 2 hours a day like it was homework. And every single Zelda game I played was the most like painful sloth to get in through. And I was like, you know what? I'll just keep lying forever. Um, and
I'm
it
glad
worked.
you found us as a comforting group and a welcoming environment to admit that.
Right.
This is like your coming out of like hating Zelda.
This is exactly like my coming out. Yes.
it's
No,
like
it's not like your coming out. I'm saying this is your coming out of hating Zelda. It's something you haven't been able to share with the world for a very long time.
Alcoholics
That's
Anonymous. My name
Yeah,
is Ashley
yeah.
Bits, and I hate Zelda. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. I'm gonna play a famously not a problem card, Kark's Thumb. Instead of flipping 1 coin, I'll flip 2 coins and choose 1.
Does
That's
that-
much better odds.
Does
if you're
that
doing the
deck
math.
have Boom Pile?
It does have Boom Pile,
Wonderful.
right? And I will pass.
In your end step, I'm gonna flash in Spectral Sailor.
That seems okay.
Is that an anime card? And
He is. I'll draw.
I miss flashing things in.
she's so
I'll
cute.
play Reliquary Tower, and I'll play a treasure map. I'm gonna hit Ashley Bits down to 23.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
reset
Yeah,
your
I'll go 23. My deck is so good, I decided to just stay at 24.
I'll pass.
Did you all a favor?
I'll play some Greaves and pass the turn.
Cool. I'll untap. I will play.
Pauper legal.
Oh wait, no, I can't play this. Oh, that sucks. It's not. They're not basic lands, both of them. Fuck. Okay. Well, I'll play that tapped, I guess. Prairie Stream comes in tapped, and that really screwed up my plans. So that's what I get for not
The
reading.
smell
I
of
will
lost
pass.
value.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a card and really hope it's my 3rd land. I'm gonna tap 2 to play a Goblin Engineer.
That's kind of a land. It can go get a land, can't it?
Yeah, so sorta.
You can get
Sack your
Darksteel
thumb
Citadel,
and
swap your thumb for a Citadel.
Yeah.
I just realized I think I
Value.
missed 2 draws because I've only got 4 in my hand, so I'm gonna take those
Oh,
now. That's okay.
That's fine.
Sure.
Oh,
Not
I'm a
to change your turn, though,
dumbass.
because you missed it.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, because you
angry.
missed it. You're not. We're letting you have the draws, but you're not undoing your turn.
Oh, that sucks. I have an
You should-
island
you
in
should
my
be
hand now.
You should be on 9. You should be on 9 cards, right? 1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2,
5,
3,
6, 7, 8.
5, 6. I've got 6 in hand. How many did I miss? Like a bunch
6.
of
No,
draws.
so count cards in hand plus cards in play.
Here's a
1, 2, 3,
Sol
4.
Ring.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, that's like
Oh
a
no,
land.
now I have 10.
Right
so
on top of my
So
deck.
hang on.
my dad.
Let's fix this, right? So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you are ahead of me because you went first, correct? You
Yes.
should have drawn a card. So yeah, you should have 10 collective cards, 6 in hand
Yeah,
and 4 in
I
play.
have 10. Yeah.
We got it. We nailed it.
Thank you.
Do you want to swap the island for the Prairie Stream and do something?
It would be nice, but I feel like it's. I would just get my Zinnia out if that's okay.
That's
I
fine.
am
Oh,
absolutely fine
coconuts.
with that.
I think I'll allow that.
And everybody would take 1 damage to impact tremors.
Yeah,
Okay, now I have a.
No, we have a problem with it.
Right, I'm gonna.
that
So
the
there's
Pride
a Sol Ring
Secret
in my
Lair one?
graveyard, and I'm gonna pass. What did you say?
Is that the Pride Secret Lair one?
Yes, yes, it
I
is.
love that one. I
That's
still have that
beautiful.
secret lair that we got together, Mia.
Oh yeah. I invited Danny
Wait,
down to
wait.
an event.
Is the Pride Lair one the one missing the little man with the sausage out?
No, that was
Which card was
oh,
that?
I know the one you mean. It was.
It was
the
Stone Coil
X-Boss
Serpent.
creature.
Oh, it was Stoke or
Stone
something.
Coil
Yeah,
Serpent, yes.
sorry.
I was
Well,
just
I
talking
just
about it today,
I
actually.
think I have the
I just want to take a
prize.
moment and have a couple of seconds of silence to remember
I
the
think
fallen.
about that card
I'm
every
gonna
single
keep
day.
it.
It's messed up what happened.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I'm gonna play Malcolm
not
Kino
okay.
Navigator.
Yeah, Pride Secret Lair. I don't know why I had them down, but there you go.
I have one more pirates. I control deal damage to opponents. I make a treasure for each opponent.
So,
dealt damage.
on the Pride Secret Lair topic, there is a viewer, I guess a fan, you could say, of my channel who has a copy of my token where I'm wearing I'm sat in my pants, being an unprofessional man, and a bearscape framed on his wall, and they're both signed by me. It's on his, it's on his
Nice.
what did he call it? He didn't call it his gooning wall. He called it his male physique appreciation wall. I think is what it was called.
Okay.
I would call it my gooning wall.
Yeah, I think that's what I called it. He's like, no, it's classier than that.
I have.
Good times.
So I went to my LGS recently, and I bought a whole load of like really nice basics. 'cause,
Oh,
like,
those
I
are
just
nice
have them.
basics.
And like looking through them, I went, "Oh, that's one signed by Vince."
Yeah, that is me. Yes.
Oh shit!
Damaged. I'll take it.
There was a
Like,
picture. There was a
came
picture on a
home.
UK sales board. Someone was like selling like a. It's quite a high card. It might have been a duel or something, and it had my signature on it. And someone was like, "Can someone tell me who signed this? Because it's not the artist." And someone's like, "Oh, it's that Pleasant Kenobi guy." And they weren't too happy about it. And someone screenshot it and sent it to me. It's pretty funny.
Would Mia block a 1/1 with her commander?
Of course I would. What are you talking about?
How big is her commander? Is it one? Is it 1 or is it 1/3?
It's 1/3.
Oh, I keep thinking it's a 1/1. I'm an idiot. I will send one at Vince this time.
Yeah, go 38.
I'll make a treasure, and I will pass.
All right. Oh, I did it. We did it, Mum. You proud of me? We didn't fall into the Ashley Bits
I'm proud of
conundrum. Oh my God, she's speaking from the grave. She's speaking from the grave.
I have Romanian accent now.
Oh my God, it's better than what she sounded like in real life.
Why does Vince's mom sound a little bit like Luigi?
Right, who wants to draw? So how many cards does everyone have in hand?
I have 4.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6.
have 5. Please let me draw cards.
You have 5. Okay.
I have
Please don't
6,
do anything.
and I'm probably the weakest player at the table, so I don't know. You know,
I'll do anything.
got an
I have
impact tremors out.
nothing. I
I
have
do
nothing.
have an impact tremors out. What am I gonna do? Just like ping everybody for 1 every couple of turns? I don't think that's gonna be that big a deal.
Okay. I'm going to cast Dark Deal. We're all going to discard our hands and draw that many cards
Oh,
minus
for
1.
Yeah, it works.
Oh,
So I'm discarding 5 and drawing 4.
6.
I'm discarding
Alright.
5. 1 was an extra turn spell.
I'm
Got
I also have
four,
Wheel of
3.
Fortune in my hand, but I didn't want to give everyone 7 cards. So.
I'm discarding
And
fair enough.
board wipe,
6.
cool pirates. I love this card, pirated copy. It's so fun.
It's really
I
good.
had a prairie. It was the best option because I had a prairie stream. I had a Soulhorn Nemesis, which was going to make somebody's day very, very bad. Enduring Courage, Luminous Broodmoth again, the Sphinx. I obviously shuffled these very well, and Elspeth. So yeah,
Ooh.
Well, you're discarding them
poor
now and drawing
Elspeth.
new cards.
yeah, I know it's great.
But it's the same number minus 1.
Yep. 4.
And then Mia,
Awesome.
once you get your cards, I'll pass to you. So to you.
Thanks. Untap. And out of all those, I drew an island. So I'm just gonna call.
There you go. Did you draw a land as well, Ashley?
I did.
There we go. We're
I
gaming.
consider this. I consider this an absolute win. To
Also,
be
you
honest with you.
discarded how many artifacts you discard to power up your engineer as well?
Quite literally not
Yeah.
a single one, but I did
Oh,
get rid of
okay.
my extra turn spell.
That's good.
For you.
Lord. Okay. Okay. Let's you know what? We'll just keep a good thing going. I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did last time, and I'm gonna play Crystal Barricade with the Offspring cost.
And we all take
Oh,
2.
X-Proof.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put this very special copy down that I got at Axion, which I think. Wait, is this the one that you signed? I can't remember.
That is my signature.
That is your signature. There we
Yeah.
go.
It showed up twice in this game. Wow.
Yeah.
Forged by Ashley Bits.
And yeah, so everybody takes 2, and I will go ahead and pass. Turn.
Yay!
You go up to.
I'm gonna draw a card.
How much? 3.
Let's see. It's tough. I have Blaze, and I am a good gamer. Okay, I'm gonna play a mountain. Tap 3 for Sword of Vengeance. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. You already know this is gonna get sacrificed next turn.
This is a 3-mana
then-
Soul Ring.
Actually, it's 4 mana because you gotta pay 1 red
Oh, you
to
do, don't
sacrifice
you?
it as
Yeah.
well. It's the most ass soaring of all
Oh,
time.
there is a card that does that. It's literally 4 mana but taps for 2. There's
It's
it's like
one power
a
stone,
Sisei's
isn't it?
Ring, I think.
Oh, maybe it's this thing. Yeah, one pass
Might
is
be.
3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vince, I'm gonna hit you for 1 with my Goblin Engineer.
I'll go to 35.
There you go. And then I will pass. That was a good turn, guys.
Upkeep. I'm gonna scry 1 because I forgot to last turn.
Sad about my Elspeth. Could have been doing 3 damage per turn.
It's a land, but it's my 3rd colorless land. I'll keep it. I'll play this Buried Ruin. Good deck building. It does still let me cast this Shadow Spear.
Ashley, what is the blue-red land you got in play?
That would be Temple of Epiphany.
Okay. I was hoping it was a Shivan.
Yeah, I bet you were. I was hoping it was a Shivan Reef too.
I'm gonna equip to Malcolm.
But it's lousy Temple of Epiphany.
What card
And
was
I'll
that?
Malcolm
Sorry,
on the
Dandy?
left.
Shadow Spear.
Shadow Spear.
Hey.
Trample and
Trample,
lifelink?
lifelink, that's the one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
need that for my cap deck. That would be great.
Yeah. This deck, like, it's got like a lot of pay life stuff and it's quite aggro, so I kind of want lifelink and some evasion. It's quite nice. I'm gonna send 3 at. Now, Mia has a 2/3, don't you? So you won't block this.
I had a 2/3 and I got a 0/4 though. So wait, is it
It's
flying?
flying.
Oh, god damn it.
Flying lifelink trample 3/3 at Mia and
alright.
a 1/1 in the air at Ashley.
Fine, I'll take
Ouch.
3.
I'll take 1.
And I make 2 treasures.
This is the most tame game of Commander I've ever seen. It's just some like peaceful exchanges of 1 damage going around.
I'll pass the turn.
Did you get your lifelink as well, Dandy?
Oh, I do, don't I? Yes.
Is it not 4?
I'll play
oh, wait,
Had a whole
no,
conversation about it.
Yeah, that-
Forgot.
yeah.
Shivan Gorge, I'll cast my commander. It's a flying, it's got ward to pay 2 life, and it says when an opponent loses life the first time during each of their turns, it gets a cost counter, I draw a card. And I'll attempt to quick Greaves to it.
I got nothing.
It
I've-
resolves
I've got no mana.
from my book.
And I'll pass turn. I need a blocker. Everyone's swinging random shit all over the place.
I've done nothing so far. I think I swung 1 time that last game as well.
You've done the second most damage in the entire game, thanks to Impact Tremors.
You have impact tremors.
Shh, nobody's supposed to know that.
That's not nothing.
All right, sorry, did you pass?
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, untapping and drawing when I remember to draw. Oh, Sun Below Verge. Let's play you down. You know what? Okay.
Wait, Dandy, are you literally lacking red sources? Well, you got treasures,
I've
right? You
got, I've
3
got some treasures now. Yeah.
You are fine.
I'm okay.
Interesting. Very interesting.
But yeah, if I didn't have those, I've got 3 colorless lands and a Dimir land.
Okay.
I think that's all of the colorless lands in the deck.
I am going to
You did make me
Gener-
discard a Dragon Skull Summon though.
let's generate myself some value at least. So we'll do that, and that. I don't have enough for the offspring cost, which sucks.
I love
but
value so much.
That's fine. Rose Room Treasurer is out on the field. So whenever another creature I control enters, create a treasure token if this is the first or second time this ability is resolved. Otherwise, you may pay X when you do. Rose Room Treasurer deals X damage to any target. That's going to trigger impact triggers. Everybody take 1.
Ouch.
I'll take 1.
And that doesn't do anything for Zinnia. And Dandy is... Oh, wait, is Dandy open?
I'm tapped out.
Ooh.
I'm tapped
You know
out.
what, Dandy? Actually, you know what? You're just going to get the life back.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the damage isn't worthwhile, because
True,
then
I'll-
if you don't
It
hit
stops me
them,
from getting too high.
I'll hit Dandy for 2 then. In that
yeah,
case.
I'll take 2.
because then it
Nine
offsets it at least a
damage.
little bit.
And then I will pass turn.
Lifelink can't stop
Fantastic.
commander damage.
True.
There's an alarming lack of pain lands in play right now. Can someone
Unless
like
to pay
pay-
life on our turn, don't you?
yeah, crack a fetch or something, play a pain
Yeah.
land.
I'll tap a mountain and tap Goblin Engineer to sacrifice this useless Sword of Vengeance for the much more superior Soaring.
Sisei's Ring.
There it is. And then I'll
This is
tap.
the problem with Commander. Everyone's just fucking obsessed with Soul Rings.
It's like the most work
Real.
I've seen someone do to get a Soul Ring on the battlefield.
Hey, Soul Ring is famously pauper playable. I'm lying. I'm gonna pay 5 for Zinder Split. I have Wisdom.
Yeah.
And let's start doing the thing. So beginning of combat, I'm gonna roll 2 dice. I'm always gonna win on evens. We'll pick one of those. And whenever I win a coin flip, I draw a card. That is 2 5s. I will pass.
Good job. And the other part is the one that keeps flipping whenever you win, right? And it's power doubles.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're both keep flipping whenever you win, but one of them draws
Oh,
cards,
right,
the
right,
other
right, right.
doubles his power.
Okay.
I finally
However,
found the soul ring that I got for winning that pre-release. The pre-release that they
Ooh.
gave me this because nobody else turned up to the pre-release.
Oh,
That's why I qualified for an RC once.
hell yeah.
Mia, was that without doxing? What store was that?
That
Can
was,
you say?
that was Game HQ in Birmingham. So
Birmingham, okay.
yeah, that like they've rarely done Magic events, and when they started doing them, I think they started doing them for Bloomborough, and so
And I
just
think
like
it's your turn, by the way.
If we're showing off Soul Rings, here's my Miku
Oh.
one.
Huh.
Untap.
So sorry, Mia, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just
No,
wasn't
that's
letting
okay.
Dandy do-
Yeah, I just think, like, just nobody knows that they're doing the events, and I think they keep forgetting to post
on
them on their calendars too, which doesn't help. So,
Hmm.
yeah, so that's
Sure.
unfortunate.
Or
Yeah.
Summer Rotterdam has largely the same issue.
I need to find a better place for events. Not that it's not a bad place, it's just very, very small.
Come to Rotterdam.
Yeah,
Good trip.
I'll come for the Tarky or Dragonstorm pre-release. How
I
about
mean,
that?
it might be quicker to go to Rotterdam that would be to come down to the south to see me. So, like,
That is true.
depending on how British transport is, you know,
It's like a chill
What's-
15-hour bus ride.
What's more
Like a-
threatening here?
one flight.
I'm feeling like it's the thumb. I may have to get rid of the thumb.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The thumb does like decrease all of the flip stuff by like, what is it? Does it work out 25% less efficiency or some shit?
The thumb is incredibly good. The thumb is probably
Yeah,
always the
Especially
target.
with the commander next turn. It means I have to spend a lot of
Maybe
resources,
50% better,
sadly.
yeah.
But I'm going to play Hostage Taker. I'm going to
Mm,
take your thumb hostage.
that's a bit
1, 2,
rude.
3, 4. I declare a thumb war.
No, this isn't a bit. I think it's legit.
I have a question. Is there anything in the rules that
Yeah.
stops you from countering your own spells?
No.
No.
No,
Interesting. Okay.
it's certainly allowed.
Sometimes it's completely valid to do so.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh, no, it is. It
steal
is.
the thumb, and then I'll cast it for my 2 treasures. So it's
And
away
what
from
happens to my
underneath it.
thumb? It just
I now have it.
yeah, okay, so it just exchange of control. Okay.
Yeah, it gets exiled onto this, and now I've just cast it, so I now have the thumb.
Although technically it's not a gain control effect, right? So if Dandy died,
not,
you don't
no.
get it back.
Yeah,
Mm.
Where if she
Um,
gained control of it and she died, you would get it back.
yeah. I'll go
What
to
happens if I
combat.
kill the hostage taker?
It's no
Nothing.
longer exiled with it; it's still here.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's why. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's why you cast it, right? Because if you
Yeah,
kill
that's
the
why I
hostage
cast it
taker, you get back.
immediately. Yeah, because I don't want you to kill Hostage Taker and get the thumb back.
That's fine. I don't know. What do I do with this now?
Just put it in
Exile,
exile for now.
Can I eat
Just
it?
put it- if you like.
You can if you
Okay.
want. It wouldn't be very productive
I
for
mean,
the
I think
game.
it's in the rules to not eat the delicious cardboard, but who are we? We're not cops.
Exclusively for food tokens.
You now get to DQ'd from the event that we're playing in.
Ah, that's true. I'm gonna swing 3 at Mia and 1 at Ashley.
For God's sake. All right, fine. I'll take the
I'll
3.
gain
Ooh, yeah,
three.
seems fair. Take my thumb and then deal 1 is
I'll
nuts.
make it.
But
I just
I'm
want
not-
I just want the treasures.
I'm not sharing any of
And
my
I'll
delicious food tokens with you. All
pass.
right.
Dandy, you're on 43, right?
No! Oh yes. Thank you.
I'll play a Dragon Skull Summit, which I have a mountain and a swamp for. And then I'll cast. So I'm going to give everyone something every single turn.
You're
Is
too
it
kind.
pain?
It's Persistent Constrictor. So in each person's upkeep, each opponent's upkeep, I'll put a -1/-1 counter. They lose 1 life. I put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature they control, and it has persist itself. And then I'll pass the turn to you, Mia, and then your upkeep, we're going to resolve this.
Okay.
That's gonna kill my spectral sailor.
She's got a dodger in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell that sound anywhere.
Oh, that constrictor's so
Oh my
bad
God.
for Mia,
It comes
actually.
everywhere.
Oh my god.
No, it's
So
awful for
trigger,
me.
you're going to lose 1 life.
Mm-hmm.
If we put a trigger for this in the stack, and then I get to put a counter on one of your creatures, a -1/-1 counter. Now, what would you like me to put it on? We can be friendly here.
So that's not targeted.
It's up to 1 target creature you control. Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no,
you
that's
have
just fuck.
hexproof.
I have hexproof. These
It's
don't.
not
Fuck.
creature.
Okay.
Yes.
So I can kill your 1/1 wall, but I assume you don't want that to happen, right?
I don't want that to happen. Can you
So
put
where
it on
would you
my
rather
Rose
this
Rune
counter
Treasurer instead?
Sure, you can put it on your. I'll put it on there. I'll be nice. I'll do as you think. And then Valgorth will draw me a card because you lost a life for the first time in your turn.
Epic.
Cool.
All right, I'll draw a card.
I lost my thumb, man.
I can't believe
I'm
my
so
mouth is
sorry to
full.
hear that.
Command tower.
Last time I lost my thumb, it was actually up my ass. I just hadn't looked. It was like the last place I looked, under the sofa, in my back pockets. I was so close at that point too.
The last time I lost my thumb, I got it back, to be fair, so it's all right.
How much do I have?
I didn't get mine back. It's still up my ass.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Skill issue, to be honest.
Sure. Let's
Not
do
rummaging
that.
around in there enough.
Okay.
It's so deep. It's past the rectal shelf.
What?
Yes.
Is that
I
like
don't
the
know how true it
continental
is.
shelf?
I don't know how true it is. In the
New
Chuck Palahniuk-
playtest card, rectal shelf.
In the Chuck Palahniuk novel Haunted, it talks about how there's a point in your rectum that if you put something past it, you can't get it out via going in the same hole means it requires surgery.
There was
The
a Doctor
rectal
Who
shelf.
episode about that.
Yeah, exactly. So there obviously wasn't.
Doctor Who states very.
So to this day, I still don't know if the rectal shelf is real. I've never Googled it. I've never really looked to fact check this Chuck Palahniuk book.
Hold
but
on,
it's really
BRB.
funny. Yeah.
All
And
right.
it's not in the Haunted.
It's
in Cho.
real.
A sex addict puts some Benoit balls up their ass, and then when they're pulled out, one of them gets stuck up there, and they don't want to go to the doctors about it, so it's stuck up there for ages. It causes them to bloat, and they start to look really gross. And then they stop cutting their hair because of their self-esteem, and someone thinks they look like Jesus. And eventually, when they're faking choking to get out of a police arresting, they do the Heimlich maneuver, and it forces the Benoit ball out of their ass. They shit themselves over the police officer. It's a pretty funny
Average game
book.
of Legacy.
I know Chuck Palahniuk's got a bit of a bad rep, but Choke is pretty funny. That's a pretty funny book.
Question.
Anyway,
Just
So-
one?
Yeah, just one. It's got nothing to do with that. How does
Oh.
X cost work with Offspring?
I guess you could just add additional 2 on the end of it. X is however
hang
much
on.
you pay for it.
How does Offspring read? What's your commander called again?
I think it's when you
Zinnia
cast it, you
Valley's
can pay an additional
Voice.
2. So you just say
Hang
X
on,
is like say 4, you pay an additional 2.
sorry. What was it? Oh, Zinnia. I can read it there. Sorry, Zinnia. So I know you pay addition 2, but does it copy the spell?
Creature. Well, just fucking,
No.
If you do,
So it doesn't copy the spell, so it won't copy the intrinsic values of the spell, so you won't get the X cost. So what will happen is you'll get a 1/1 version of the original card.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. In that case, I will just pay 5 for a Jacked Rabbit, which will come in
Oh.
with +3 on it. Boom.
I love that card. It's got like a massive vegetable thing that's really funny.
It does, and everybody takes 1 damage.
That card is awesome.
Okay.
There's some great designs in Bloomburrow.
Let's do. Oh wait, I get to create a treasure token. Oh, I should have put an extra island into it because I didn't.
I can't
Okay.
remember if I included it in the video, but in my AI Guna token video, there was a Jacked Rabbit proxy that was just a female version of it with like huge honking AI tits.
You have
It
a
was
link?
yeah.
That's
For a friend.
awful.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Wait,
AI
Mia, how much did
out
you
there.
pay for that? So you paid.
I paid
X is-
5, but I might go
For the
back on that
token?
in a second because I forgot
X
about
is
the rose.
3 then,
X is 3.
because you got it's X 1 and white.
Yeah, that's what I did. 3 plus 3.
Oh, I asked what X was. You said 5. Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, the total cost I paid was 5. But yeah, it's
Yes, but X is 3.
3.
Yes.
Can I change that so I just put 1 extra island onto that because I'm generating a token treasure anyway. I wanted to keep 1 mana open. I'm just gonna do that. So it's actually +4.
Sure.
I generate.
What generates treasure?
Rose Room.
Oh yeah, okay.
Treasurer. So, and if I paid the extra 2, I could have gotten more treasure, but who cares? Let's do that. Let's just do the 1. And I will go to combats. No, I'm just gonna pass for now.
Wait, did you chap 6 lands? So the rabbit's now 4 counters, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just
So
trying to
next turn
follow.
she's going to attack, make 5 rabbits, and trigger the goblin thing to do tons of damage.
It's
goblin
not a
thing.
goblin thing, actually. I think it might be an orc.
Was it an orc?
In the art, I mean.
Apologies.
It is. It
Sorry,
is
I
an,
can't click
it's
it
an
because the camera
ogre.
is very
Actually,
blurry.
it's an ogre warrior. So, right.
No,
Yeah, I'll
no,
pass.
the impact tremors are.
That's
Oh.
the irrelevant part. The relevant part here is that she's going to do a ton of damage.
No, nobody knows that.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
play-
But I made a whole video going on and on about goblins and what goblins are. So I'm interested now whether it's an orc or a goblin. I think it's an orc because orcs are on Tarkir, right? You don't get them in many Magic the Gathering planes.
It's whatever that is. This
I
is
reckon
horrible artwork. I can't see anything. Wait, let me have a look. It looks
I'm
like
gonna play
honestly, it looks like a
Frenetic
werewolf.
Sliver.
Man.
Well, the orcs of Tarkir look like that, right? Because Zergo looks like that.
Oh, really? Cool.
So I'm gonna play Frenetic Sliver,
You
which
should
gives
have
all
sounded
my
less-
slivers.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Huh?
I said that's what Zergo looks like. All right, sure. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
I was just trying to be quick because it's
Absolute.
I, zoned out. I zoned out entirely. I was just thinking about Frenetic Sliver.
I'm still caught up on the butthole shelf. I'm still...
Yeah, we never really touched on that, did we?
I mean, I explained it in like 2 or 3 different scenes from the same book.
I
So I
know.
perhaps I didn't just touch it; I molested it. Anyway,
New merch shirt
Oh,
idea.
I'm so glad you got a raid as we're talking about erectile shelves.
Oh my goodness.
You guys like rectums?
Come on,
Welcome
everybody.
in, Raiders. We talk about buttholes.
Oh,
Welcome to
Lord.
Cavity Commander, where we... All right. I have Frenetic Sliver in play. All my slivers have 0. If this creature is in play, flip a coin. If I win the flip, I remove this creature from the game and return this, so I blink it. And if I lose the flip, I sacrifice it. It's a cheap way to roll, essentially. So for 0, I'm going to flip a coin.
The person who raided us is called
It
Makari,
gets
by the way,
sacrificed.
who is a goblin in Warhammer 40k.
Ooh.
On top of goblins and orcs. Goblins, orcs, and vector shelves. Welcome to Magic the Gathering.
Thank you for the raid, Makari. Appreciate you.
This is actually kind of an interesting card. For 4 mana, I'll play Impulsive Maneuvers.
It's good to see you, Makari.
Whenever a creature attacks, I flip a coin. And if I win the flip, the next time that creature would deal combat damage this turn, it deals double that damage instead. And if I lose the flip, it deals no damage instead. It's prevented.
Oh, I love that.
It's gonna be fun. And then, okay, beginning of combat, flip until I lose a flip. That is a 3. We're up to 4 coin flips lost in a row, and I will pass.
I think it's like is it like 500 to 1 to lose 5 in a row? Something like
Yes.
that? I'm looking forward to you losing your 5th one.
Go to hell. Dandy, that's your go. Never gamble, guys.
Untap. I'm gonna scry one with treasure map and flip it. I make 3 more treasures.
I bet my thumb feels
Oh,
good
shit.
as fuck right now.
'Cause we're talking about anuses and stuff. Can I go back and put this trigger on the stack? We're so fucking far away from actually talking about magic.
Oh, yeah.
Ashley, I'll put it. Do you want it on your commander or your goblin?
Goblin preferably.
The goblin's got a -1/-1 counter on it. You lose 1 life, and I draw a card. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry
I'll
about
take
that.
it.
I was so far up the vector shelf. It was unreal.
I guess you can do your trigger as well. I'm just
Yeah.
scrying.
So I can kill the sailor. I think we're going to put it on Malcolm. We'll just shrink Malcolm by 1.
Sure.
Can
Okay,
you
yes,
lose a
life
life?
that way. Oh, yes. I lose life. I
This
do
is the
have
tale
-1/-1
of Malcolm.
dice. I'm going to scry this to the bottom. Really need fun land here. Draw for turn. It's not. That is interesting, though.
Is Malcolm back to being a 2/2?
He is.
Good.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to spend 4 mana. Cast Double Down.
Okay.
Enchantment that says whenever I cast an outlaw spell, I copy it.
Yo, we're going to
Opponents
KFC. Let's
are
do it.
Outlaws. KFC Double Down.
I hate the KFC double down. It is
Honestly,
not good.
I want that as a proxy now.
I'm gonna. Oh, do I spend? I'll spend all my treasures. I'll get them back somehow. I'll cast Direfleet Neckbreaker. I get a copy of it. 4 mana 3/2 that says attacking pirates I control get +2/+0. So I have another one. So now my
Legacy
attacking pirates
playable.
get +4/+0. I want to hit everyone. They don't have trample. Well, I guess Malcolm has trample. How big's
Remember
your
that there's a
commander, Mia?
50-50 chance to hit now.
My commander is currently a 3/3.
3/3.
Well, yeah, impulsive maneuvers triggers on everyone's creatures, right?
Yes.
And Valgavoth is how big?
It's a 7/7 at the moment.
What? I can't get through that. I think +4. No, it becomes a 6.
And then if you win the flip, it does double damage.
Yes.
That's fun.
And I draw a card.
I will swing Malcolm.
Oh, because your commander has the text as a separate line, right? It's not part of his
Yeah.
own flip.
It's just
Yeah,
whenever a player wins a coin flip, draw a card.
I'll swing Malcolm at Mia and Spectral Sailor at Ashley.
Not so fast, Buster. We have attack triggers.
Yeah.
I have a. Wait, oh, is it every attack?
Whenever a
Whenever
creature
a creature
attacks.
attacks, flip a coin.
Oh.
So
Okay. Okay.
I believe it's me who flips the coins because it says whenever a
Yeah.
creature
Yeah.
attacks, flip a coin. So I will win on evens as always. I'll flip for Spectral Sailor first.
Come on.
That is an even number.
Therefore,
So I'll take. Yeah, so that one's doubled, and I'll draw a card, and then I'll
wait,
flip
no.
for Malcolm.
So the Spectral Sailor's going at Ashley. This one's going at
Yes.
the Malcolm's
Okay,
going
okay.
at Mia.
That is a 5.
Nice.
Malcolm does not hit.
Malcolm does no
Yes.
damage.
Malcolm
No
does
damage.
no
so Malcolm
damage.
now does zero. So no, hang on.
Oh.
Malcolm's damage is prevented. You can still block and kill
Yes.
him.
It's a block and kill
Oh,
now.
I will block and kill with Zinnia.
Very upset. Well, I have triggers here because Spectral Sailor gets +4/+0, and now does damage. So Ashley takes 10.
That's it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I drew a card off that though.
I get 1 treasure.
Importantly, it's not actually a trigger, just in case like we end up with extra combat steps thanks to Ashley's deck or something.
Mm.
It's actually a static effect.
It's just attacking pirates.
Yes.
Well, I lose my Malcolm.
And just to make sure Malcolm could have died there, right? Because it was an X2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pass.
You live by
One
the
card in
coin, you
hand.
die by the coin, I guess. Draw for turn.
My card stump looks good as fuck right now.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna cast a really fun card. We're gonna cast. We mentioned the rectal shelf episode of Doctor Who earlier.
Yes,
This
of
is
course.
from that episode actually. It's
Actually.
inspired by the Mara. Mara
I
is the
remember
lady
that.
whose anus we go into during that episode.
Yeah.
It is
Get the
4 mana.
snake out of her ass.
Each opponent faces a villainous choice. They exile cards on top of their library to hit a non-land card, and then I can cast it for free without paying its mana cost.
Oh, lovely.
Or they exile top 4 cards of their library and take damage equal to the converted mana cost of the combined cards. So
Okay.
we'll start with you, Mia.
Yeah, no,
would you
I
like
don't
to-
mind you casting my cards. So I don't think they'll be that
Sweet.
beneficial for you.
I think
Alright.
we have to resolve the. Hang on, stop. I think we have to do the
Oh, yes,
choices
constrict
first,
arm.
then we flip them. No. As in, like, we all make our choices,
Oh, okay.
and then we resolve them.
All right.
so
you can cast
Mia
my
is going.
Yeah.
So Mia's going for casting. Ashley.
There's legitimately nothing playable for you in this deck, so
Well, no,
yes,
you
I
want me
will.
to cast it so I'll flip more coins and you'll draw cards, right? Or some shit like that, maybe?
Exactly.
No. Okay, cool. Perfect, let's cast. And Dandy?
I'll take the damage.
Okay, sure. So let's do Mia first then. So flip to hit a non-land card.
Okay. Oh, that's a gate instigator. Oh, god damn it. Okay, cool.
What does that do? Is that the lizard
that-
thing from Standard?
It is a lizard rogue with offspring, so you can actually play it for its offspring for a red and a for double what it costs, which is a red and a whatever color. And whenever another creature you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. So it's impact tremors as a creature.
Yeah, perfect. I have an impact tremors creature. Sounds great. Sounds good.
Awesome.
And that's in exile. Thank you. And then Ashley?
I do believe it's Ashley's turn. That is a reliquary tower until a non-land, right?
Yeah, until non-land.
Gotcha. Lots of land. It's propaganda. That's pretty good.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
Funnily enough, I don't have a pen nearby other than a Sharpie, but these are shit. These aren't even my Infinity tokens. These are just like random ones I had nearby. So
Propaganda's in exile. The rest are on the bottom, right?
Honestly,
this is prop.
I forgot I
Probably one
had
of the best things I ever
omniscience in
did,
this
right?
deck. You could have hit a
That would have been
omniscience.
gas. That would have been gas.
great.
Yeah. This
And
is
then
what's the card called? It's called Agate Instigator, right?
A gate
Yeah.
instigator, yes.
I'm doing this with a Sharpie.
Or a gay instigator. It could be a queer instigator.
Okay.
Wow.
My lands go to exile, correct?
Correct. That's the problem with the gay agenda, right? They're just
Or
just
just
always
instigating
instigating.
everywhere.
Is
They love gayin'.
It is
3,
a 1/3. Do you want to? Can you cast it with its offspring cost?
It's an additional cost, so you can, but I will choose not to.
Okay.
And then propaganda is in play, and then we resolve Dandy.
I exile 4, take the damage equal to the CMC. Ooh, 3 lands and okay, captivating crew. Okay, I'm fine with that. I take 4
You
damage.
should take 4. Perfect. That was fun. What a fun card.
That's a fun
And
card.
I
then
was gonna draw those for a while.
we're gonna get rid of that fucking double down. I think I'm gonna take 4 to do it. I'm gonna cast Feed the Swarm.
That's fair.
Going to 29. We'll go to combat, and we'll pass through. I'm not letting Ashley draw cards. Fuck
what
that.
about the constrictor? Oh wait, no, that's on my turn. Okay, yeah.
It's now your turn. So in your upkeep, you'll untap.
You don't want to hit someone for potentially 14 commander damage?
Maybe not.
What will one card be for me?
Anything could be a boat. So Mia, you'll lose a life.
Okay, cool.
Right, and then where would you like the counter to go?
Where would I like the counter to go?
I'm gonna. I have for the good of the table. I have to shrink the jacked rabbit.
Okay.
So the jacked rabbit,
All right.
it will lose 1 counter.
It'll lose 1. They just cancel each other out, don't they? So I could just go.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I'll put a counter here and I draw a card.
Okay. So much
Okay,
free treasure.
that's it. Thank you.
All right. Okay, cool. I will untap then in that case. I didn't even get to my upkeep. I put the counter down already. All right, and draw. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll play a Perilous Landscape for turn. Why not? Let's do that.
How many cards do you have in hand, Mia?
I have 1 card in hand.
I mean, you have 1,000 damage on board, so I think you're okay.
Yeah. Okay. Nobody's open right now, right? Ah, goddamn. Okay. How big is your stuff, Ashley?
My stuff. So I've got a 1/4 and a 0/1.
Okay. 1/4.
It was a 1/2, but it got countered.
We should not ignore the fact that my commander is fucking huge, and also Dandy's got a 37 life and a board full of pirates that buff each other.
I didn't see how big those pirates are.
How much mana is brass to play?
4. 1 and
4,
1
and then-
and 6.
And when you hit with a pirate, it triggers and you steal something, correct?
I have to deal combat damage with 3 pirates to 1 person, and then I
3
steal something
pirates.
that they
Okay,
control.
that's less scary. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't even matter if
I
somebody
also
blocks
don't even
us.
have Grixis anymore because these are all colorless lands. That's blue or black, and I have 1 treasure, and I've lost my treasure making with Malcolm. So I have 4 colorless lands and 2 color sources.
Okay.
What you're saying is you rip a mountain off the top, slam your commander,
And then I could
get into
probably
the red
do
zone,
something,
maybe
but
do damage on a 50-50,
maybe
steal
do
something,
something, but like, yeah, no,
accidentally draw Ashley 3 cards.
I'm quite far behind.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
Sounds good.
All right,
I don't think being at 37 here makes much difference when I'm just dead in like 1 hit from Vince almost.
I am swinging at Dante
Sure.
with my
So trigger.
4/5 jacked rabbit, but before that goes through, I need to get some rabbits on board, so I get to create.
There's also a the flip
Yeah, there's
trigger.
a little gambling involved.
Oh, let's go.
Oh god,
play.
yes, actually.
So actually, Ashley's trigger
Interesting.
resolves first because it goes
Yeah.
active on.
Yes.
Does that change anything for? Or no, that's just attack
No.
power. It won't change
No.
anything for.
Yeah. So just the jackrabbit, right?
Just the jack rabbit.
What a
Rolling for the
great name
rabbit.
for a card.
That was. Oh no, it's right on camera. Perfect. It is a 2,
Awesome.
Meaning?
meaning that it's doubled and I draw a card.
Okay. I still create 4 rabbits.
It's a pretty bad card.
We'll take 4.
Everybody takes 4. I get to create 2 treasure tokens. Going up to.
It's double damage, not double power, right? With the impulsive maneuver.
Damage, yeah.
Yes, double
Yeah.
damage.
No double power, that'd be pretty nuts. With the jackrabbit, I mean.
Right.
And then your orc guy triggers again.
Yeah, no, I've done the 2 triggers the first 2. I need to do it again. But okay, so I can pay and do damage to any target. So you know what? Yeah.
How much?
I'm gonna. Well, I get to choose a target. So 1,
X.
2. Oh, you've got freaking lightning breeze.
Ah.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Never mind. 1, 2, 3.
Our dwarf ain't doing shit. He's just drawing me
4,
cards. Leave him alone.
5.
And the cards
I've
I'm
got-
playing are fun. Look,
Me
this
and I
card
both
was
have one
fun.
card.
Okay. All right. Should I make everybody's life a little bit better though?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, please.
I will.
Oh my god, please.
I will tap these 3 to kill the constrictor with the ogre.
It does have persist, so it will come back as a with a monster encounter.
Okay.
We've got to get through that.
I mean, I
Yeah,
have
you got to
to
get through it. So it's not completely terrible. I'm just letting you know.
So I have another trigger on the Rose Room Treasurer. Does it have to resolve before it dies? Or...
Wait, does it do it for each
yeah.
instance? Hang on. Where is it?
Yeah, so what'll happen here, Mia, is that they both trigger at the same time, and then if you target both of them in the constrictor, it dies, comes back as a new game object, and that trigger doesn't have a target.
Doesn't do
anymore.
anything, so it fizzles out. Okay, so I have to
Yeah,
play
so
2
basically,
different
yeah,
targets at the same time.
To put a trigger on the stack, you have to give it a target. Basically,
Okay.
is the problem with that.
All right. In that case, then I do want to use the rest of this for the extra 3, so I'll choose 2 different targets instead. So I will.
Choosing this.
Yeah,
And...
that, and I will choose. I've got 3 to throw somewhere. Let's just. I could do the hostage taker, couldn't I?
You
The
could.
hostage taker doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know.
Not
it's just
anymore.
another- just another
So
body on
basically,
the
you've
board.
got Ashley's commander draws them cards. The Goblin Engineer puts things back into play if they put anything into them, which they can't. And then on Dandy's board, you've got 2 different creatures that buff all the
the
creatures.
Dire Fleet Neckbreaker to
Sure.
yeah.
The original or the token?
The original.
Sure, that means I have to now write it on the token.
There is an
Should
there is an
probably kill the
argument
Goblin
like killing.
Engineer.
Well, yeah, Ashley's being very honest. There's also an argument for killing tokens over originals because you can reanimate originals, but I guess you could flicker.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I don't mind.
Nah, I'm killing the original. It's fine. It's fine. It's all
Okay.
good.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can't flicker it with whatever the pirate flicker spell is, the famous one.
Mhm.
Is that a thing?
No, but there are blue flicker spells that people played with pirates and legacy at one point for like a stompy deck because there's Richardson footpads and stuff like ETB and make people sack stuff. So you'd like play them and flicker them and like make people sack different
Oh,
lands.
okay.
That might actually be one. Is it Hoodwinkle actually is good for pirates?
Oh, I know the one you mean. Yes. It's like blinks the thing, and if it's a pirate, you draw a card. Siren's Ruse.
Yeah, there we go. So I was being
yeah.
sarcastic, but it's true. It's real.
I'm
is true,
gonna
yeah.
go to my end step, but I'm gonna crack this and pass for perilous.
Oh,
Siren's
that's
Ruse is real and it can hurt you.
It
I'm gonna draw a card.
is. It's
not
also
very
not in
good.
this deck.
Mm.
It's gonna get a planes.
I
Wait,
rarely
where was the
criticise-
Jackrabbit going, by the way? I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
if
where did you attack?
I attacked
This
Dandy.
is all on attacks.
Wait,
Okay, so
oh,
Dandy,
did we
you
not
can
resolve
block
that?
now.
No, we didn't. We didn't. We had so many triggers.
It's a double
Um,
damage jacked rabbit.
And it's how much?
It's that means 8 damage coming your way.
I'm taking 8. I'm going to 25.
All right.
Cool. I'll
Nothing-
tap 5 for Archon. I have Chaos. So he's got the same effect as Ender Split, flip until I lose a flip, except whenever a player wins a coin flip, his power and toughness doubles.
Mm,
We got that?
yes, he's scary. To answer
No.
someone in chat asking why I'm playing instead by the Mara, because it doesn't have any synergy with my commander, it's because I don't believe all cards have to synergize with your commander. Like that sounds like I'm being like snarky, but I'm not. It also does burn, which is also a thing this commander does. But also this deck likes to play. I'm playing a load of cards that give the opponents choices because I think it's fun.
Mm.
So that's like 3 valid reasons, I think.
It's like a
So
gift
I hope
deck,
that
but
was
a
helpful.
terrible gift deck.
Kinda, yeah. I
gonna
just think the villain's
play-
choice
The gift is
mechanic
pain.
the villain's choice mechanic is just really interesting and fun to play with.
I'll play a Talisman of Creativity.
How very
And I
creative.
guess I'm going to do some coin flipping. Woo. What's the play here? Yeah, okay. I'll roll for Zinder Split first. Win on evens, as always. That is a 6. So I'm going to draw a card, then Archon's power doubles. And we keep flipping. That is a 5. Okay, then I'll roll for Archon. That's a 4. So draw a card, double power. That's a 3. Not very impactful. And I will pass. No combat.
No combat.
No combat. Untap.
Doesn't have haste, doesn't have trample.
Oh,
It's pretty
fucking
bad card.
shit. So, first of all, I was fucking talking to chat again. I've missed this. I missed it now. It's fine. If you want to attack me with the engineer to get a card, a trigger, I could be inclined not to block.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. Fuck you then.
I
I'm
have
never offering you
plans.
presents ever again.
I have plans.
Untap.
Right,
Vince,
I'm going to trigger
okay.
this time because I'm not talking to chat. We will -1/-1 the. Where would you like it to go, Dandy?
Hostage taker.
Hostage taker can have it, and you lose 1 life, and I draw a card.
Yep. I draw for turn. Vince is drawing 3 cards every turn cycle, by the way.
That's not true. I did only draw 2 that time because I missed it.
Because
In
you forgot
Ashley's
one.
turn. But I do have a full. No, I have 6 cards in hand. I should have a full grip, but I don't because I'm bad.
Relatable.
I've got like no colored sources.
You could
Okay.
sack your treasure to your treasure land.
I'm gonna spend
hope
it.
to draw a
That's
mountain.
what I have to do. That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna unfortunately. Oh, shit. Wait. Corsair Captain makes a treasure when he enters. It's
Ooh,
back.
big players.
If I can get this Wheel of Fortune back, Dandy, I will cast it.
I think the safest thing I need to do for the table is to Vandal Blast your Greaves, Vince.
Oh, that's rude.
Feels fair.
I am also down that treasure again, but now my pirates get +1/+1. But I don't have any good attacks anymore either because of that enchantment. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. Play a land. I missed my Greaves already. They've only been gone like mere
I
moments.
missed my
I'm already
entire
sad.
graveyard.
Yeah, but you hardly knew them. I spent a lot of time with those Greaves, you know?
I spent a lot of time with that Malcolm.
I spent
is
a lot of time with that.
Me too, but not that fun.
I've spent
Never
longer
fun.
with it. I'm liking this stuff actually. It's kind of growing on me. I'm gonna have 3 hands.
It's growing on you.
You might have to flip coins soon enough, and then it comes in really handy.
If you can let me flip a coin for you, I'll do it.
No. If you flipping coins for yourself happens more often than you think it does.
I could just
Right.
do it. I guess I could just do it outside of the game.
So if I attack with Valgavoth, there's a chance it does 18 damage.
Yeah, that's a
Back
lot.
to
If I,
correct.
but if I
That would
attack
be
with
ridiculous.
Valgavoth, there's a chance that I take like 10 damage from something else. Or 8 at the very least. And the rabbit's going to do another 4 to everyone.
That's pretty good odds. You're losing 14, but you could deal 18.
Well, I mean, you're
It's
gonna minus
terrible
my
odds.
rabbit anyway, right? So it's not gonna do that.
I am
much.
going to shrink it a little bit. Just
Yeah.
a tiny, eeny, weeny bit.
How many
I can
cards in your
also-
hand, Vince?
I have 6 cards in hand now after making a land drop.
Hmm.
I'll go to combat. How big is Orcam when he's not swinging?
For 3/3.
3/3. So he does kill my persistent constrictor. I guess I'm just gonna pass the turn and continue having fun.
Yay, I don't get to draw.
All right.
Upkeep trigger once you untap.
I wonder what it'll be.
I'm gonna shrink the rabbit.
I'm gonna
You lose a
shrink
life.
The rabbits.
You get a 31.
Down to 31, and the rabbit gets shrank. All right, and we also get some tapped.
He's getting slowly less jacked as this
I
snake
know.
sucks him off.
He's not been working out. He's just been sitting on the couch, like slowly losing
Getting
money.
crushed.
All right,
So
I'll pause
relatable.
turn.
They're actually in
Oh.
a very loving and like relationship. It's just that like the constrictor doesn't want him to go out much, and he's okay with that now. He doesn't need to keep up appearances anymore.
It's an emotional constrictor.
I
It's
love
actually really
this.
wholesome.
This is great. I'm gonna play a planes for turn, and
Why is it only zoomed in on my screen, by the way, Mia?
Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. I forgot to
That
change.
happened during Dandy's turn, but I didn't.
Yes.
Oh.
Live dandy reaction.
ADHD. Let's
I feel,
go.
I feel
Okay,
seen.
so
This is Mia trying to get everyone to think Dandy's a threat.
Apparently, yeah, my one card in hand and no coloured mana.
I love pressing buttons on my stream deck and then forgetting that I press buttons on my stream deck. Okay, so I just untapped. The Jackrabbit went lower, and I drew a card and played planes. All right, so I'm gonna go to combat. What have you got over there? Let's see. Oh, he's so much smaller now. He's only a 3/4. He's a little guy.
I mean,
For
one,
6.
one person's jacked is another person's yoked. Am I right?
Yeah. How big are yours?
So
Ashley?
true.
Yeah. Huh?
How big are your things?
I have a 0-1, a 1-4, and a 3-3.
4. Okay. Okay. So you can't.
Where
you
is the
can't kill me.
-1 counter on the engineer? I can't even see it. Where is
It's
it?
not. I just realized it's not on there. I've been keeping track of it the entire time, but I just forgot to put one on.
Oh, okay. I was like, how do
Just
they?
misrepresented the board state.
It is a
I-
0-1.
I
I'll make
will.
it make clear with my
I
text.
will send my Jackrabbit at Ashley. That's gonna to do some triggers here.
We got a coin flip trigger.
one.
We got some jackrabbit triggers before, and then we're gonna go around the table. I got responses. So,
Oh.
Ashley, do you want to put anything on the stack or do anything before we pass to Dandy's priority?
This is exactly like CDH, I,
do not.
have to say.
I'm going deep into CDHL. Dandy, do you have
Yeah.
anything?
I have nothing.
All right then. I'm gonna flash in this Orcish Bowmaster.
Yeah, that looks pretty
What?
good.
That's gonna trigger, do 1 damage to something, and make an Orcish army, which will trigger my
Wait,
instigate
in
twice.
response.
So in response to me casting this,
In response to your cast, I'm gonna tap an island and give you an.
What
off
do you-
can't
what do you-
refuse.
what are you thinking of doing?
That's not a non-creature spell.
Oh, is it
Off
not
you can't
non-creatures?
refuse.
Oh, god damn it! All right, never mind.
All right, I don't have to kill your commander in spite here then. Okay, this resolves.
I got nothing.
Cool. Orcish army. Everyone takes 2 except me.
Okay.
And then I'll trigger the Orcish Bowmaster to do 1 damage. Where is the Jackrabbit attacking?
Me.
Ashley, I think.
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley.
I'll deal 1 damage to the engineer.
In response, I'm gonna tap the talisman, take 1 to make 1 red. Tap the engineer. And sacrifice the talisman to bring my Sword of Vengeance back.
Yes. The equipment that you said was bad earlier, but it's going to be brutal with Orcum.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And now you may continue with your coin flip.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Awesome. We'll find out
We're
if
not
Jackrabbit does
evens?
anything.
That's a 6. Fuck my life.
I mean,
So
he's
Jackrabbit's
weak.
damage is doubled.
He's weak
You
enough,
draw
so
a
it's
card.
6
Yes.
damage. I create 3
Orcum's
rabbits.
power doubles. Yes or no?
Yes, it does double. It is a 6-6.
Cool. And I trigger Bowmaster. Hang on, before any of the rabbits are made, we're still doing all this
Okay.
stuff.
all right.
Bowmaster trigger. So this army's now 2-2. I got 1 more damage. The engineer's in the bin now, right?
The engineer is in the bin. Yes.
Yeah. I'll do 1 damage to the siren flying 1/1 thing.
Spectral Sailor?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the biscuit.
I was going to draw a card with it next turn because I can't do anything else.
I'm sorry. I'm not, but I'm sorry. Anyway, that's resolved, and now we've got rabbits.
Yes, now we have rabbits. We have 3 more rabbits, so everybody takes 3. I create 2 more
Yeah.
treasures. So I get 5 treasures. And I also get a trigger on Rose Room Treasurer for me to pay to hit something. How big is your
What?
Valgavoth?
My Valgavoth is a 10/10. What are the stats on your Orcum at the moment? Does it double toughness as well?
On the what? Sorry.
On the red commander, not yours, Ashley's, because it's
oh.
double because the coin flip, right?
Oh, a knock-on. Yeah, it's a 6-6.
6. Okay, just wanted to get clear. Yeah, I got a 10/10 and a 4/2.
10, 10, and 4, 2. All right, all right. Are you trying to tell me to send what I'm about to do somewhere else?
No. The reason I was asking that question was how big the commander is, because obviously you're attacking Ashley, and Ashley can block now.
Yes. Okay.
And Ashley has a 6/6, and you have a whatever the hell
It's a
Jackrabbit is.
6. 6/4. I think it was like
The,
attacking
val-
for
the valid
6. So.
targets are killing the block that's going to kill Jackrabbit or killing my constrictor, right? They're like the. Would you have 10 mana? Do you have 10 mana?
I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5 treasures. So I definitely have 10 mana.
So you could kill Valgoth as well. It will. You have to pay 2 life to do so. Just as a heads up.
That's
It's got ward.
fine, I guess.
So it's this.
Hmm. Interesting. And this is before blocks are
Well,
declared as well.
There is
so-
an argument for a Bowmaster, I guess, as well. Actually, if we're
Eh.
honest.
What does the Bowmaster do again?
Every time someone draws a card that's not the first card they draw on a turn, it grows my Orc army by 1 and shoots something for 1 damage. So when Ashley flips coins, like my army grows and I shoot stuff. So you've got card draw big man. You've got ping 1, enable the card draw, shrink things, and you've got shoot when draw. And you've still got this, but I don't think this is even remotely on the same level.
No.
In my
Okay.
opinion.
So Ashley, are you gonna kill my Jackrabbit by any chance?
It would be incredibly foolish of me to do so.
Okay, great, cool. In that case, then I'll take down the army.
Do you want some more politics? What if I
Yeah,
tell you
sure.
that if you kill my commander, I'll kill your commander?
I'm not gonna kill your commander.
Oh, okay, good.
All right. I'm gonna kill the as long as you don't minus my Jackrabbit again, because it's already tiny now. He doesn't do much.
So
You
you're
kill
telling
the
me
constrictor then to prevent the -1 counter.
I could
the
do,
Jackrabbit-
couldn't I?
the Jackrabbit and the snake are breaking up. Is that what you're saying?
The snake is enabling Vince to grow his commander and draw a card on each of our turns
I wouldn't
True.
worry about that.
and kill a thing.
Oh,
I would
okay.
worry about that.
Oh God! All right, kill that. Kill this. How big was the snake?
It is a 4/2.
4/2. So I'd have to. How many times do I have to kill it for it to be dead
Twice.
permanently?
Just once now.
Just once. All right, the snake's gone, I guess.
Cool. It's dead.
How many do I need for that? Just
It'll be
2
2.
damage.
2. Okay, I'll just pull out a 2. 1 and a 2. Cool. I love that. That's awesome for me that I've got so much mana open and nothing to do with it. So,
You have
did that-
got things to do with it, right? Because the thing that you're using, the Rose Room Treasurer, doesn't it trigger on each creature you're entering?
Yes, but only 3 entered, so I created 2 treasures and I got 1.
Oh, was it only 3 this time? Okay,
Yeah, it
sure,
was only,
sure.
yeah,
I thought
'cause
you wanted more
you
than that.
minus the rabbit, so I couldn't do it again.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We'll figure out other things. But my Zinnia has gone up because I just got another 3, so it goes up another 3. Cool. Grab another die for that. So my Zinnia is now a 10/3, which hopefully it can withstand
Bigger than Valgovoth.
Valgoth for a little bit. I thought you were 10 something. At the
Oh, I
moment.
am a 10. It's the same size as
Yeah, it's the same
Valgovoth.
size as Valgovoth. That's not that bad. And with that in mind, I'll just pass turn for now because I can't really do anything.
Well, we still never went through combat.
Oh,
so
Yeah, we still need to do
yeah.
blocks. We still
Keep
need to do
forgetting
blocks.
this. Oh my god.
It's probably
So many
time to
triggers
do
in
that
combat.
one.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
If
It's
Ashley
longer than the
doesn't
rest of
block,
the turn.
it's 6 damage, right?
It's
How big?
actually doesn't block at 6 damage. Yeah.
What's the rabbit stats?
The rabbit is a it is a 4, 4, 4, 5. No, it's a 3, 4. I'm doing math wrong. Yeah, 3, 4.
Okay, got you. Hits double. Cards in hand.
I've got 1 card in hand.
Vince, cards in hand.
6, my friend.
6 and some open mana. It's risky, but I think I'll just take it.
Oh.
Can I? Fuck, can I?
Can you?
But
I'm
can
gonna
you,
put
though?
Zinder Split in front of it.
Do you know what's really funny is that if you keep Cinder Split and play and you take this, you could just win 5 coin flips and die to Orcish Bowmaster.
Right? That's
would
something as
That
well.
would be horrendous, wouldn't it?
Precisely. So I'm gonna put Zinder Split in front of it.
How big
Sure.
is Cinder Split?
It's a 1/4.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm okay then, I guess.
Yeah, super dead. I told you I'm not gonna kill it.
Cool. Okay, with that resolved, now my turn ends.
Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna draw myself a little card. Okay. Sulfur Falls. Now, how do I play this? I'm gonna pay 3 to attach Sword of Vengeance onto Alcon. Any responses?
So the sword gives trample, vigilance, haste, and some power.
+2/+0.
No protections.
No protections of any kind.
Okay, I have no responses. What about you,
Gotcha.
Dandy? What are you up to?
I got nothing.
Where
I'm
did we
gonna-
tower them?
I'm gonna let you do it.
Gotcha.
All I can do is activate Shadow Spear, which I'll do.
Speaking
No,
of,
no,
I'll
no.
pay 1 for
No,
Shadow
Dandy.
Spear.
Dandy, hold up the shadow spear just in case for me, okay?
Just in case.
Because if he gives it
I'll help
hexproof,
you
I want you
win,
to
Vince.
unhexproof it. Win?
True.
No, it's stopping Oka from killing me, Dandy.
And then I'll pay 2 to attach Shadow Spear onto Alcon. Any responses? No protection, just trample, lifelink, and +1/+1.
This is
nothing.
fine.
Yeah, it's all good, I guess.
Okay. Now what's the correct anything?
You tap 6, yeah?
More than 6, I believe. 2,
You won't
3,
tap too much.
4, 5, 6. Yes.
So you have done it right, yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna put him here so you can see him. Okay, now. Mia.
Oh god, yeah. Hi, that's me.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Hang on, before you
on
move to
beginning-
combat,
On beginning of combat.
yeah, so we're going out of your main phase. I just want to ask the question: who are you planning to attack with that?
Do you think I just called Mia's name out for fun?
No, but I'm
Like a
just making
Pokemon?
sure that wasn't an incredible like bluff and you swing it at me. Is it coming at me?
No, you're in Rakdos and you have 5 cards up, and I wasn't born yesterday.
I didn't
Sweet,
mess
okay.
with you on this.
I was born 2
turn.
days ago.
I'll let you guys talk then. I'm good.
Okay, so beginning of combat, flip a
Mhm.
coin until I lose a flip. 1. 1. Making Archon a, let me think, 5, 3, 6, 4, doubled. That's a 12/8.
12/8 with trample, you said, and lifelink.
Trample,
Trample,
lifelink.
lifelink, vigilance, first strike, and haste. Yes.
And you've still got another trigger to resolve, Ashley. Does it
Yeah.
blank all its damage or does it double its damage?
Ooh.
Precisely. Moving to attacks. That is a 6.
Oh no!
It's double. It's 24.
Oh
24
god!
commander damage, baby.
Oh
You got
god!
blockers. You'll be fine. You got like
Like-
1,000 blockers. You'll be fine.
Oh, it's-
Yeah, you can
okay.
block it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. But my
Ashley
Zinnias
is
are-
going to gain 24 life no matter what happens, though, which is
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah. Unless you can
Okay.
remove it, then.
You kill it by dealing like, you need to deal 8 to it to kill it. No, first strike.
Oh, I don't think. Okay. I am going to go ahead and.
Weirdly, you only have to block by 4 to not die to commander damage. So you can just be absolutely mad and go to 5 if you want.
I could do. I don't want to, but I could
Probably
Probably
do.
not
best.
the play.
It's probably not best.
It's pretty pan-cheatingly scary at 11 as well.
All right. I tell you what. Okay. Let's Okay. I could let's lose my walls, so that's minuses 5 of the damage I'm gonna take. How much was it again? 20 what?
24. It's
24.
12 times 2.
24. All right. I guess I can. Oh, Lord. I am going to. I don't want to lose my rabbits. They're so cute. They're going to be smushed by this giant ogre just stomping all over them. Oh,
That is the
sucks.
primary concern right now, yes.
You know what? What am I doing here? I'm. No, that doesn't help me either. Oh no. Okay. I think I will block with Zinnia as well, which doesn't matter because it has first strike, unfortunately.
Well, no, how big is Zinnia?
Zinnia is a currently.
Oh, wait,
is-
mine's a 24 power. Yeah, no, you're right, I forgot.
Yeah.
Now, yours is a 12 power, but
Yeah, 12 power. That deals twice.
each 1 point of damage counts for 2 for first
Yeah.
strike as well.
Mm, So it's not gonna
Wait, does
matter.
that mean there's like a situation where? Oh no, it has trample. It has trample. I was gonna say because if it doubles power, you actually lose efficiency when you block into like 1/1s and shit. But because of
You're
the
right.
trample, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with at the moment. Okay, so that only takes away another 3 though, because for some reason Zinnia's toughness doesn't go up when it gets buffed. It's so annoying. Okay.
I
It's the
believe
bard,
math might
right?
be for blockers.
It's
Yeah,
like
so that's
yeah.
8 so far. And I guess I will just we'll lose 4 rabbits at this point as well, which removes 12 at least. So that's half the damage removed, and I will take 12 commander.
12 commander, and I'll gain 24.
Well, I could blow up the shadow spear.
You could attempt to blow up the shadows here.
Hmm.
I do have open mana, and just to be clear, 4
I-
cards in hand.
I have a counter if if it gets countered, Vince. So.
'Cause Ashley getting all that life kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would stabilize me back into the game.
Okay, let's give it a go. Now, do ignore the rest of the text on this card, okay, everybody?
Maybe read all the text, everybody.
No. So the devil is destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. I'm going to target the shadow spear.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
I don't have any. I don't have any
Mia
counter spells that resolve.
She's got shit up. The shadow spear's in the bin.
Yes.
Okay, so that just saves me from 1 additional damage, right? Or 2 additional damage.
No, yeah, two, yeah. And then
So, I take
2 damage goes
10.
down, and you get no lifelink. Thank fuck.
I take 10 then in that case. 10 commander. I'll go
Yeah.
down to 19. That's 10 for... Which one was that? Was that Oaken or Zinder split?
That was Okon.
Okay, 10 from Oaken.
The
That
Cinder
was
split is the
awful
Twinkie one.
for me. Okay, Zinnia goes back to the command.
Now you know how it feels, Mia. You're the one doing this to everyone else, and then you
I
get
think
hit.
this is legitimately the tamest Okon attack I've ever had. Normally, I don't even bother swinging until he's at like 7 billion.
Do you know what this reminds? It's like when you go on a night out and one of your friends is like starting fights with like everyone, right? They're just like
Yes.
fucking throwing hands and they're arguing and they're like spitting on windows, and then someone lumps them in the face and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe someone hit me!" You're like, you were throwing rabbits around to like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a Krark the Thumbless. So when I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I flip a coin. If I lose it, it bounces back into my hand, and if I win, I copy that spell.
Oh my god, he actually is thumbless because your thumb is on
I got
banding
it here.
floor.
Notice that he actually still has his other thumb because the silver border Krark's other thumb is not canon.
Interesting.
Oh.
How is he? No. He's thumbless. He doesn't have a thumb.
He has a
can't
thumb
be
in the other one.
thumbless.
Wait a second.
You can't be thumbless and have a thumb. That's fucked.
He has a thumb. I don't know what to tell you. The other one is not canon.
He's a liar.
Yeah. He's also a gambler. He has a lot of bad traits. He lost his thumbs gambling. How do you think this happened?
Here's Krark's other thumb.
Oh my
I have
God.
Krark's
Send
other
it on
thumb in
my
my
disc.
silver border cube.
Oh, here's. Oh wait, hang on. I've got a Krark's thumb here as well. I could just do this. There we go.
Ah, that's mean.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Well, yeah, I think that's it for me.
All right. Untap.
Oh, did you use your chivalry for red mana, Ashley?
Draw.
You know what? You're right. I did. I should take
You
one.
did. Thank you. And I'll
did
draw a
red
Thanks for
card.
thanks for the heads up.
Draw a card. Let's
Oh.
go.
I'll equip my Shadow Spear to Hostage Taker and pass the turn.
That's a good blocker now.
Not against whatever Ocorn is or whatever.
God damn, Ocorn is insane.
If any of you think we're making it past this turn cycle, you're absolutely nuts.
I think we're all dead.
Yeah, I think we're dead too.
I think I'm dead.
Whatever's coming next.
So what the fuck's going on? I hadn't really thought about my turn because everyone else's turns are so mad.
You can have a breath of fresh air on my turn at least.
Archon
Yeah,
is not.
your turn was easy. I was just like,
Yeah.
I guess we can go to combat and see if I just take the Orcom out of the game by smacking Ashley in the face with a Valgavoth. That could work.
Would be the
Right.
play.
That could work. And then Impact Tremor is going to dome me for another 3. Well, sucks to be me, I guess. I'm going to go to combat, attack, and trigger your bloody coin flip.
Let's do some bloody coin flips. That's a 1.
It does 0
Whoa.
damage to Ashley.
Let's
Cool.
fucking go.
Oh God.
I
God
try.
did.
I absolutely tried, everyone. I absolutely tried. Okay, so
Legitimate skill issue.
I guess life gain is a problem, right? So I should probably stop everyone gaining life. Would that help everyone?
No.
I'd like to gain life.
I don't have any way
Well-
of getting life gain, so.
I think life gain is cringe. So
Oh, is this a?
rampaging Ferocidon, triggering
Sure.
a gay instigator. Everyone take 1.
Everyone take 1. Goddamn.
All right, I'll pass turn.
Oh,
Oh no,
Okay, that
Ashley.
wasn't just me, right?
Just
that
you,
was just
yeah.
you.
just you.
Oh, that is strange indeed. 1 second.
You must have failed the coin flip.
Take 1, not your camera.
That's a
All right,
powerful
I'm taking
rampaging.
1.
There we go.
And you're back.
Mia, it's your turn, my friend, and I have no triggers in
Okay.
your upkeep.
All right, cool. I will untap and draw. Oh, interesting. Not helpful, but interesting. Okay. Well, we'll pay the. You know what? We'll just pay 5 treasures to get Zinnia back out. Why not? Let's do that. I know. Just to keep it simple.
She's back. They're back. Oh, no.
They're back.
I assume she.
Well, they make babies, but I don't want to be.
Ferocidon trigger.
Oh shit! Do you mind if I actually play a land for my turn?
Oh yeah, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Fucking-
I'll allow it.
they both come to be taps. I just assume they're useless. I'll play the Spine Rock Knoll.
Can I take a moment and say that I haven't played a land since turn 4?
Yeah, I sort of been looking at you for a while and wondering like what the fuck is going on over there.
I've kind of mentally tabbed out from this game.
It's nuts how my thumb is actually like a pretty important part of your board state right now because at least there's like something on it.
I'm just here to stop Ashley doing that.
Anyway, wait, yeah,
Notable thing I've done all
rampaging Ferocidon trigger on your commander, so you take 1.
Seems fair.
Oh yes.
Do we all take
Yeah.
1?
No. It's just whenever your creature under your control, this does 1 damage to you.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
interesting.
Well, this is gonna suck for me then. Okay.
Well, it just makes impact tremors both ways, right?
yeah.
Again, you can't get Larry down the kebab shop and not expect someone to slap you.
All right. 1, 2,
1, 2,
4,
buckle my
5,
shoe.
6. I'm gonna play Siege Gang Lieutenant with the offspring cost.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Yeah. So that's.
Oh shit! We all take 1 from you playing your command off your impact tremors. Do we do that?
Yes. Did I say
Yeah,
that?
cool.
Yeah, and then
No, I don't think.
additional 2 for Siege Gang Lieutenant coming in.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm at 6. This is not a problem.
I need to.
So 2 from Siege Gang and his copy, and then does Siege Gang make bodies itself?
At the beginning of combats, yes. But
Beginning of combat. Holy
gotta-
shit! Okay.
I get 2 treasures, and from Rose Room Treasurer, and I get to decide if I want to shoot something. Do I want to shoot something? I have opportunities to shoot things. I could shoot something for 4. It might be the last thing I end up doing this game. Oh, this goes up to 5.
Well,
hmm.
transparently,
shoot Vince
Ferocidon is
or
a massive
something.
shit.
You're the Ferocidon.
Because this means when you go to combat, you take those damage, right? But at the same
Oh,
time,
true.
Ockhorn might just kill someone as well. So there's a half of one and 5 dozen of the other, I guess.
How big
I don't
is
think
the
it's gonna be-
Ferocidon?
It's just a 3/3.
A 3/3? Sure, I will pay the 3 then to kill it.
Oh,
I'm
goodbye,
sorry.
Ferocidon.
Only I may impact Tremor. Okay.
Why did you have 3 treasures, by the way?
I didn't get 3 treasures. Oh wait, did I bring in? Oh, sorry. In that case, then I've only got 2. Yes.
Yeah, because you went.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get 1 from the first one, 1 from the second one, then you
And
shoot
then
with
the other one was
third
the
right?
third. Was the
Yeah.
That's all good. Okay. So next up, I have no mana open, so we'll move to combat. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if I control my commander, which I do, I create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens, which I will. Let's do.
So you're gonna make
that.
4 1/1s because each one makes 2, right? So make 4.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Yes.
So we're all gonna take 4.
Yes. So we're all gonna take 4.
Well, you're not, but we are.
Yeah, sorry.
Ashley sounded too.
I'm just become a parrot. Okay, so
I'm like one light breath away. I'm literally in cum shot distance.
I'm pretty sure I have. Where is it?
You're being edged, and we're still being edged as as Mia walks away from the board.
I'm not even edged anymore. I've been properly gooned.
So, question, Mia: when you attack with a rabbit, obviously you make. Is it how big is a rabbit now?
The rabbit is still only a 3/4, so.
So it'll make 3 rabbits, right? And that'll do 3 triggers, and that should kill Ashley. Now, once those 3 rabbits are made, how many creatures will you have in play total?
That is a good question. Let's find out. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I'm going to create 3 rabbits, so it's 15 in total.
15, okay.
Cool. But
now, Ashley, do you have a source of 2 damage in your hand?
A source of 2 damage?
That you can cast right now?
I sure as hell do not.
Okay, carry on then. We're fucked.
Not necessarily. You don't know that. It could be fine.
Could just lose a bunch of coin flips.
That's true. Yeah. Well,
So
you've got no
what I
flyers
think
over
happens
there.
here is that I think so. What I think is going to happen here is that I think Mia should kill me, and then Ashley has 1 shot at trying to kill.
No, Ashley literally dies if Mia turns the jackrabbit sideways because of impact tremors.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I am a light breath away.
But I don't think Mia can take down Vince on her own.
Well, it depends on the coin flip because there's no flyers over there.
Well, I've got propaganda though. So you
Oh,
can't pay
God,
You can't
propaganda!
attack
I can't
Vince.
even attack you.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, yeah, I forgot about
Wayne,
that.
That's why I'm saying that
Ashley,
I think that's why I'm
although-
saying I think Ashley's the only chance that you have of killing Vince.
Although this turn, if you kill Ashley, the propaganda goes away because it's their copy.
True.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but you won't be that will have to be with the attack trigger, and you can't declare the attack.
I'm not saying you can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining that this won't be here next turn cycle.
Yeah, I don't think any of us will be here next turn cycle.
Well, some of us will be.
Someone will.
Well, it depends. Ashley, do you want to point that commander at Vince?
I have no reason to point it at you again.
Okay. All right.
So you're not attacking with Jack Rabbit this time?
I will. Well, I didn't say I was gonna. Oh yeah, no, I can't attack. Oh,
Because if you do, you kill Ashley,
dies.
and then Ashley can't attack Vince.
True. All right. Well. Okay, fine. I will not tap my jacked rabbit then. In that case, that sucks. I'm just gonna go ahead and. You know what? I'm gonna pass.
No, kill me.
And I'm
I'm
gonna
not-
draw.
Kill me.
I'm not killing you.
I've got 4 colorless lands
That's an interesting draw.
in a 3-color deck.
It does not behoove me to kill you right this second unless you decide to send your stuff over at me. So
I'll play a mountain, and I will pray. I'm gonna I have to pay 7 for Cinder Split. I can't. Bowmasters is still in play. Fuck.
Bowmaster is still in play. Oh, Glass Spot. Should fix that. There's a hideaway land, Knoll Rock. I don't think it's ever going to come up. I do 7 damage to someone in 1 turn. If it hits someone, I can cast this.
So Cinder Split's a non-starter.
Well, you could always do it and I could ping the damage around. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Who knows? Question mark.
Okay, then for 4.
Oh, I just realized if I
What?
had done the jacked rabbit, I could have attacked you with Zinnia because wouldn't that resolve before the? Oh no, because I'd have to pay to declare
No,
the
because
attack.
propaganda's there
yeah.
before you declare
Yeah,
attack.
yeah. Okay.
I'll play a boom pile.
Oh.
Now calm down. I'm not sure if it's happening yet. I just want to have it here. I just want to have it. I just want to have it. I just want to
I do like the 5 to 11 a night wrath effect. That is my favorite.
I just want to take my pants off and show you all I've got meat on board, okay?
Hyperventilating
Ash-
increases.
Ashley's got like a fucking rectal prolapse over there. It's hanging out.
They've
gonna
literally
put that on
put
my
a nuke
review
on the
board.
board, but okay.
I'm just showing we have nukes. We have nukes. Romania's got nukes. I'm gonna a beginning of combat, as a matter of fact. Let's flip until I lose one.
Hang on, does Quark trigger off the boom pile? Is it only non?
It would theoretically trigger off the boom pile, but I'm not.
No,
turning the
you're,
boom pile sideways.
no, you're Quark. Whenever you cast it, it's instant or sorcery. Carry
Oh
on.
no, instant or sorcery. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 2 and a 1. So Archon is currently a
12, 6.
no, because it's only
10.
plus 2. It's a 10-6. 10-6. Vince, I'm gonna be attacking in your direction with Archon, and I have a trigger.
Yep. Justice for me. Come on. Yeah, let's go.
That's
No
not good.
damage. No damage, baby.
That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
So,
pretty bad, pretty
so
bad.
he's turned sideways, right?
Not kidding.
Was he vigilant? Vigilant?
Huh?
Is he vigilant?
Yes. he
Okay.
is. From
Oh, well. My guy couldn't hit you. Your guy couldn't hit me. This seems like a fair game of Magic.
You're right. I can't do it. I can't boom pile.
You may have to at some point.
No.
Well, if we're all dead, then maybe not.
I'm at 2. Realistically, I think it's just cruel to boom pile at this point.
Yeah, let us go to bed.
I mostly wanted to show, it's an interesting bargaining chip, right? So combat happens. Any blockers?
Yep. It's doing 0 damage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Valgavoth can't. Oh, you pay for propaganda. Sorry, you need to pay for propaganda.
I will pay for propaganda. Yes.
Yeah.
That's 2, right?
Yep, that's correct. And then I'll put a 1/1 in front of it just in. Sorry, a 2/2 in front of it just in case.
Sure.
It's got 6 back end, right?
Yes.
Yes, I can't kill it. So.
All right. And that's it. Pass.
Welcome
Okay.
to high stakes, powerful magic.
I either draw a land and do nothing, or draw a spell that can't do anything. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. We
Oh,
got
let's
red
go.
banner.
Do you now cast a combo in your hand and kill us all?
No.
I would boom pile in response. We're fine.
2 shitty pirates.
Hey, you've got 3 shitty pirates. Don't
I've many shitty pirates.
don't talk them down like that.
Oh, I
That's
said I
not
had 2 shitty in my hands. I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
I guess. You know what? This one makes me the monarch,
Hell yeah.
Oh,
and that triggers Vince's bowmaster.
yeah, let's go.
Oh, I just need cards. All right. Well, we can gain life, can't we?
You can gain life now, yes.
Yes. How big is your? So you have a 1/1 and a 2/2 orc.
You've got a 1/3, a 1/1, and a 2/2, and you have to pay for propaganda as well.
That's true. I will attack you with hostage taker
Yeah.
there and pay for propaganda.
You will attempt to attack.
Oh,
What? Oh yeah. I thought you were doing the boom pile for a second, then my heart just jumped into my throat.
No, that's not happening. I'm not cruel. That is a 5.
No damage.
I believe that is no damage, correct?
What-
this is
what
the
is-
worst enchantment in existence.
What is that line, Dandy? What is that line?
2, 3, 2. Next that 2 plus 2 plus 0, 4.
And the back end, the important part.
4, 4, 3.
I'll group block it and kill it.
Yep. I passed
Hey,
the draw card.
Dandy, can I just point out an interesting interaction to you?
Yep.
With Clark's thumb in play, I actually have the ability, if I get an odds and an even result, to just purposely fail or win.
That's true. But
What
we
did
didn't know
that
that at the
have-
time.
that would-
Draw a
that would've
card
been
if
fun.
Vince gets a
Cool.
bowmaster trigger.
So, Bowmaster trigger, I'll shoot you, Dandy,
Yep.
which will trigger my Valgamoth and draw my card.
I pass.
Sweet.
I feel like you just win now, right?
I don't think so. I've got to
Please
hit
do.
someone with Valgamoth. It's a 50-50 chance to kill him. Draw for third. Fucking hell.
Oh
right.
lord.
I'll play an Evolving Wilds, which is
Yeah,
kinda
that's good. That's a good one.
Okay. I think we're getting there. We're gonna play Kedrick Leviathan. It's not like Leviathan, so Parasite. So everyone lose one.
Awesome.
And then if you draw a card, that deals 1 damage to you because I got a red thing in play.
Fine, shittingly scary.
Yes, you're 1 now, right?
Yes.
Ashley, you're dead unless you boom pile and win.
Fuck them.
The problem is, if I boom pile, I cannot then win. In fact, I would not even come close. I have bigger chances on 1.
Do you have any flying blockers, Dandy?
No, I got nothing.
No blockers.
You'll take damage for equal to the cards in your hand if you attack me.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Mia, you have 1 flying blocker, is that correct?
I have Zinnia, which currently has 10 damage on board. So I
Can't even attack you profitably. This fucking blows.
You can spit in my direction and I'm dead.
So just to confirm, Mia, how many creatures do you have in play?
I have. Well, let's do the count. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
I have 12 creatures
Fuck.
in play.
Sake, that's too many. Oh, too
I
few.
mean, you can kill
sorry,
my
too
Zinnia
few.
and I can't attack with it next turn. So
Yeah, I don't really care about that. I care about the impact tremors and that fucking stupid red dickhead over there, the damage one.
It's really good.
And if I kill you, Ashley, does that solve any problems here?
You get
Hang on,
rid of
what-
my boom pile, I guess. Or I might trigger it. Just out of, like, anger.
It does get rid of the impulsive maneuvers.
Yeah.
You know, there's another card that does the same thing, except it's a coin flip, and if you lose the flip, it counters the spell you're casting.
I have that in my chaos deck. It will also
have
get
that
rid of
here.
your propaganda, Vince.
Yeah.
Kill
I
Ashley.
don't like the sound of that.
I'm dead either way. I'm dead at anything.
You are very dead, but I'm just figuring out how useful you are before you die. You're like a blood bag. You're like...
Okay, but the thing is, you might end up accidentally killing me. Do you know how many
I
things
know,
ping
I
for
know.
1?
So right now, if I play any creatures, it kills you, and I need to play a creature. So I'm trying to figure out if that is correct or not.
You have
This
to be really
feels-
fucking careful here.
this feels like a
Ow.
a standoff, but like there's a
It is.
hostage present. The hostage has a bomb in their hand.
How do I kill Mia? How do I kill Mia?
I mean, you could do that. You could do a lot of damage.
I still think the funniest
2,
play
3,
would be
4, 5,
boom pile, and then I failed the coin flip.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be quite funny. Right. Okay.
This is the weirdest game of Magic I've
Let's-
played in a while.
Go to combat. How big is the front end of your commander, Mia?
The front end of my commander is currently a 10.
So it doesn't kill Valgavoth.
A
Doesn't
sizable
kill
bite.
Valgavoth.
But Valgavoth's my only way to block it on the swing back. What a load of shit. What an actual load of shit. Oh my fucking god. Right, and if I play this other flying blocker in my hand, it kills Ashley and I lose propaganda.
And also Ashley dies, which is bad, because we
Yeah,
value her.
Yeah, you're all right. I quite like you, but you know, the grand scheme of things, you are just a, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
This is
I'm
a really
Right.
good game.
Myself. Oh, Lord.
So, last question, and then I think I know what I'm doing. Mia, your lieutenant men,
Yes.
do they always make the 2/2s, or do you choose?
At the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control a commander, create 2, so I don't get to the option. So
Sure. You've got 4 goblins currently, and how many rabbits? Not
I
including Jack.
have 3 rabbits and 4 goblins, so 7 total. They're all
Okay.
7 1/1s total.
I think I've got a plan. I'm going to pass the turn.
Really?
Now, on your end step,
Yeah.
this is legitimately my last possible chance to do this.
Is it?
So I want to take a moment and think about it.
You can also boom pile in Mia's turn, right? This isn't
You
the last
could
possible
do.
chance.
Can I see what I
What's
draw
the last? The
first?
last possible moment
Got
is
one card in hand.
It's Mia's end step because of the Kedrick will kill you, right? That's the problem.
yes, but I'm also dead to the tapped jackrabbit.
Oh shit, you are dead. No, you're dead to Mia going to the combat step and making 4 goblins.
Yes, exactly. This is the last possible moment.
Do you
Well,
want the
I can do this.
game to
So I
continue? Because like
Hear me out,
impact
actually.
treasures
I
will
don't-
still be
I don't-
there.
I don't think Mia's impact tremors will kill you. That's that. I think you'll survive the
I
impact
can just
tremors.
recast my commander, and the impact treasures will kill.
I think it's well, no, the impact tremor would go as well because it's all non-land permanents.
Oh, is it
hang on,
all
hang
non-land
on.
permanents? Oh,
Yes.
goddamn.
Yes, it's not just creatures. If it was just creatures, I would have.
Oof, that
This would not have
sucks.
mattered. It's a good card. That's why I'm
It's 50% of a good card.
It's 50% of a good card. That's
Hang on.
the figure.
I will say.
I've just realised something.
What?
I
7 minutes
don't
past
think I can
11.
I don't think I can let Mia untap with a card in my hand because Mia has got a counter spell, right? They signaled that multiple times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
You do have priority over my boom pile. Bear in mind.
So you got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I don't have any mana right now, though. So you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I Rakdos Charm you now, but that kills Ashley. I just passed.
Does it?
It's up to you, Ashley.
Oh,
You
each
do-
creature, yeah.
You do you, Ashley.
Realistically, I don't
Ashley,
think my boom pile is gonna.
Who showed you around Birmingham? Who took you for sushi? I mean, come on, like let's
Wow.
think about this.
I do fuck with emotional extortion, to be honest. Game knows game. Oh.
Mia, remember that time that we went to Birmingham as well?
If it makes it any easier, Ashley,
went
I
to
have a Shivering
Birmingham with
Gorge in play, right?
Oh, it's
Yes.
a London.
So if you
yeah.
activate the
fact-
boom pile, I just kill you.
You
If
think you
you-
couldn't have just started with that? Yeah, pass.
I forgot I had it. I forgot.
Dandy,
I had it.
you went to Birmingham and then didn't see me. I don't want to hear anything from you.
I know, that's true. I didn't have time, sadly.
This really makes all of this a lot easier. Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
how would that resolve? It's like,
You'd
okay, let's say,
put boom pile on the stack, and I'd deal 1 damage to each opponent, and you'd just die in the boom.
and then my boom pile wouldn't even resolve, would it?
Correct.
No.
I want to see if I would win the flip or not.
Well,
All right, I'll pass.
maybe in a moment. Who knows? Right, it's
Oh,
over
you've
to
got a
you, Mia.
land that just kills
Okay,
Ashley.
I will finally.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I forgot it does 1 damage.
Land that just kills Ashley is foul.
I will
Actually
untap.
foul.
So
it
when you
called
draw a card, you will take a damage.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if it's anything good.
Oop, you take a damage. So you're on 15, and I draw a card.
Was it worth the 1 damage?
Was it worth the 1 damage? Not really.
Please draw more cards.
Interesting.
There's 3 fucking things that can. Mia passing kills me on sight. Mia going to combat kills me on sight.
I've never seen someone
Vince-
dead to so many things.
I'm dead to 90 degrees of a land.
Okay. Well,
I hope you survive so I can kill you.
That'll be really fun. That'll be really fucking funny.
How much mana do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I am going to how big is that Valgavoth?
It's fucking massive. It's like a 9 + 4. What's that? 13.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so the coin flip stuff won't matter because as soon as I go into combat, Ashley's going to die, right?
Correct.
And then you
That
don't get
is- that is
propaganda,
true.
so I can declare
Correct.
attackers.
I do
Awesome.
not.
And your gate goes away. Oh wait, no, that's mine. your
Yeah,
your
gate's
gate
gone.
stays. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have no gaze. Not in this household.
Okie dokie. Well, in that case, let's move to combats, and I create 2 goblins.
Before combat.
Boom pile.
I'm gonna tap my boom pile.
Let's go.
Any responses?
Right.
My
Thinking.
response will be, please don't blow up the board.
Okay. I will respond by casting Rakdos Charm. So each creature is going to do 1 damage to its controller.
Good game.
Hang on, no. If this
Hang
result.
on. Mia
Right.
might have responses.
Oh, of course. I mean, I'm gonna counter that with an offer you can't refuse, obviously.
Sure. So this is counted and I get 2 treasures.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll float 2 red mana off the treasures.
Mhm.
Back to the boom pile.
We're seriously doing this. I
I mean,
I thought you
were
were just
you
gonna...
joking or were you not? Like,
It's been tapped, I guess. I don't know.
I was fucking around. I thought Vince
Okay.
was just gonna
Oh.
blow me up right away.
I mean, Vince has the land that does it.
I mean,
Come on,
Okay.
blow up the world, blow up the world.
win
blow up
on
the world.
evens. Fuck my stupid Baka life. Don't laugh.
All right, good talk, good talk.
You
Right,
move
anyway,
to combat and it's game, I
awesome.
believe.
All right, I create 4 goblins. So let me just get. Fuck.
Fucking
all
hate
right.
Magic the Gathering, man. Bad game.
All right. So
I thought
everybody
that's pretty
takes
good.
4.
Yep.
Yep.
Epic. All right. Cool.
I think we're all dead.
Can I have my thumb back now?
Oh yeah, here you go.
Oh, that
Thank
goes up by
you.
4.
I'll just
so-
pass it through the screen here.
That's really sweet. You could also just... It's like a 3-day shipping window. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
All right. I will. I think I better like full send at Vince because I don't think there's any other way of me winning. So
Oh, settle the wreckage, please.
screw it. I'm just gonna full send everything at Vince. I don't even care if I lose at this point. I want the game to be over. So
Here they come.
Oh, what happened?
Vince doesn't have propaganda anymore.
No propaganda.
okay. So
Right.
you have 8 1/1 goblins.
You have a jacked rabbit trigger.
Oh, I have a jacked rabbit
Yeah.
trigger, so I get to create 3 more rabbits, which are not coming at you. So, okay, I'm gonna have.
So I take
We'll-
3.
We'll take 3 more. I'm down to 2.
3 more.
Right. So I
Oh,
am dead.
shit, I forgot about Dandy. Okay, it's gonna be.
So
3 more.
I'm-
I can't
dead-
kill you.
I'm
can't-
dead. I am dead to the 1/1s because if I block your 5 largest things with my 5 creatures, I still take 8 from the 1/1s.
Cool. Awesome. Fantastic.
So I'll take 8 plus whatever the siege gang is. I guess on the way out I should kill your stuff, but I don't want to give Dandy like an opportunity by killing big things. So
Am I gonna come second? What the hell?
yeah. So
Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing.
I'll block 8 5 1/1s, and I'll shiv and gorge each player for 1 damage. And then I am dead.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
All right. So you have 1, Dandy.
I'm at 1. Just play a
Jesus
creature and I die.
Christ. All right. So
Oh, Dandy. Oh, sorry, carry on.
yeah, I don't have any creatures in hand, unfortunately, Dandy.
Seriously.
What?
Jesus.
Do you want me to let you go, or do you want me to point something out on your board?
Point something out for me, hun.
So if you look at your Rose Room Treasure, I believe it says any target.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
when you
does
make
that mean
token, you just shoot.
people
You can,
too?
yeah, you can shoot
Yeah,
Dandy.
any
and-
target is
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
cool. Well, I've got 2 extra
I died.
treasures, and I can just target, and Danny's dead.
And I die. Yeah. Put me out my misery.
Yay. It
I
actually worked.
drew so shit.
I was gonna dusk and then dawn, so it would have been fun for me anyway, regardless. So.
There's a point earlier in the game where I thought about killing the Rose Room Treasure, which I think was really correct. But I decided to stop Ashley from gaining like 24 life.
I feel that was
Which-
probably a good play. I feel like I could have won if I had Krark's Thumb. I feel like I had. I
think Krark's
had
Thumb
all
made
the
you look a lot
lotion,
better,
but
yeah.
none of the motion.
I think that's the only meaningful thing I did that entire game, other than maybe killing the Greaves, which didn't matter because nobody could target the Valgamoth anyway.
You definitely stopped like a turn 5, turn 6 win there for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, for real.
It was either take the Thumb or the Greaves for me to use them. But I was like, nope, that Thumb is way more scary.
It's a really good card. All the counter spells
Yeah.
in here are just to protect it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I have to do it while I have an opportunity. But no, like that discard, Vince, like, I had so many.
Oh,
cool
I
things.
lost my
I had a
Elspeth
ball
off that
wipe.
discard. Like, ugh.
Yeah,
Well, I also had Wheel
heavily
of
muted
Fortune in
that
hand,
game.
so I could have let everyone draw 7 instead of like the
That-
reduced number. But
These
I
are the cards I
didn't.
exiled off
I
that
didn't.
Vince spell.
I didn't want Dandy to draw 7 and have a good time after the last game. I'll be real.
Wow. Thank you.
Fair
Thank you
enough.
for the misery. I appreciate
Fair
it.
enough. That was a
Well,
fantastic game, by the way. Jesus,
okay,
fun.
that was
that
really
was
good.
that was so fun. I think that's the funniest game of Magic I've played in a while. And so
No,
thank you
same.
for
That was. I forgot
indulging me
Commander's
with a
like an
second.
actually enjoyable format for a second.
I'm glad you all enjoyed it.
Yeah. All right. So with that, we'll go around the table again. I want everybody to tell the viewing audience at home who you are, where the people can find your stuff, and something that you enjoyed about the two games that we played, like a moment that stuck out to you. So Ashley, take it away, hun.
So I had a lot of highlights, I would say, but by far my favorite thing was the nanosecond where I had hope again. I was like, I can stabilize off this 24 gained life. It's gonna be amazing. And then Vince opened his mouth, and that was pretty much the end of that one. It was fantastic game. It's the kind of game that like makes me want to play more Commander afterwards, which doesn't usually happen. So that was fun. I'm ashleybits, and once again, you can find me on Twitter, Bluesky, TikTok, and up quite literally next week, Magic Online socials. Pretty much all of them. We'll be posting 4 times a week. We'll be doing a bunch of comedy sketches. It's gonna be a blast.
Wonderful stuff. Be sure to check out Ashley. And of course, Dandy, our one half of our winners tonight.
Yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/dandyfloss. I mostly play Elden Ring and other Souls games. I've been doing a lot of Balatro recently, which is good fun. I've been enjoying it. I liked winning a game. I liked killing Vince with his own massive creatures. That was satisfying. Using his
Like Vince has become like the
creatures.
DVD menu.
Bink, bink. Yeah, I have nothing to say about that second game. I did absolutely nothing. I was there, I guess. Yeah. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I was just.
Well,
sat there
I'm
doing
glad you
fuck
enjoyed
all
the
for
first game at least.
I played 4 lands and died. At least I did something in the first game. Yeah.
and of course, Vince, pleasantkenobi, take it away. What all the things. Tell us about yourself and what you
By the
enjoyed.
way, I was going to transform to fit to screen, but for some reason the webcam will not get any bigger. I'm just fucking tiny.
Can I go smaller?
One of my comments is open for some reason, which is very unusual. Hang on. Yeah, I should do what Ashley's doing actually and make 2 of me, right? Hang on 1 second.
Exactly.
Oh no, OBS is shit in the bed. I can't even copy it. What did you want again?
So who you are, where people can find your content, and something that you enjoyed about the games that you played.
Yeah, I'm Pleasant Kenobi or PK or Vince. I mainly make Magic the Gathering content on the YouTube channel Pleasant Kenobi, which is over on YouTube. That's why it's called a YouTube channel. And I make loads of Magic content, just fucking tons of it, shit tons. What's this? Why has Ashley became a puckered mouth?
Don't worry about it.
She's been mewing a lot.
I'm going to kiss this face, whoever it is. There we go. What did I do? The second game was really fun. There's lots of politics. There's quite a bit of interaction. People fucking about. There's kind of engines online that were really fun. Card draw engines. Creatures coming to play to damage people. Power interruptions getting pumped. Dandy did nothing, which it wasn't a highlight. It was just an observation for that one game.
No, I approve of that. I approve of Dandy doing.
I love like I win one game, therefore I have to be miserable for the second one. That's wonderful.
You were miserable for the first one. What are you talking about?
You were pretty miserable with the first one too.
Much worse for the second one.
Yes, second game. There was lots to enjoy and have fun. It was fun messing around with like what to target and where, and I was trying to get all like tricksy pixie by leaving the come alive, hoping to kill someone, and then it just failed to kill people over and over. I was like, I should have just killed the.
My bad.
Yeah, it was funny. It was good.
Oh well. Well, what a fantastic set of games. Thank you so much, Jesus Christ. This.
Oh my god.
This has been the most chaotic episode of the Saturday/Wednesday showdown. Thank you so much for
Wednesday
indulging me.
Wodown.
The Wednesday Wodown. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching this back on the YouTube, make sure you leave a sub. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you follow and hang out and stuff. We do this like every week or other week. I've not been doing it that much recently, but yeah, I've been your host, miabyte. You can find me at miabyte. You can find me at miabyte anywhere online, and twitch.tv/miabyte. I stream games mostly, but we also do the Magic content from time to time. We'll probably be cracking open some packs for Turkey when that drops eventually. But that is going to bring us to the end of today. I want to say a massive thank you to all of my guests, and yeah, everybody out there for watching. Hope you have a good one. Bye-bye for now.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.